See if I can get the viewer count to go up a bit.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Yognaughts with me, Lord Arix, the Dungeon Master. Here are the peons who'll be playing this game this evening with me. Next to me you can see the board. Here it is, wonderful. It's all real life. That is my hand. But we also have some actual people with us playing this game tonight. We've got Lorcian, Cord, Kick, Steg and Bateman all sat with us tonight playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Now, we've decided to do this one a little differently. We're not using Roll20 or anything like that, just to make it slightly more like a board game, slightly more enjoyable, hence why there's the second perspective. Obviously, you may not be able to read everything on there, but you'll kind of... I'll explain everything as we go through anyway. So, yes. Just a recap over what happened last week. Essentially, in Eberron, over the last 200 years, there's been a huge war between the magic users of the realm and everyone else. Essentially, the nobles have all been fighting against them due to the fact that they've been opening portals to to Shazarath, and that's the realm of demons, essentially, a bit like hell in D&D. We're set in the world of Eberron, and all across Zendrick these portals have been opened, and essentially the non-magic users have been trying to stop them. Now, you were all part of the war, all of the players, and you are on the ship back after being prisoners of wars. You have all written your own backstories, I'm sure, so we'll just go round and have a listen to who your characters are and also how they've ended up in this situation. That would be wonderful, and then we'll get started. Okay. Right. So, Lorcian, who are you playing this evening?
I am Avagon, named after my WoW demon hunter, as you may know, the Drow Warlock, and I actually haven't really settled on a backstory yet, but I've got ideas, but yeah, I've not really settled on anything yet.
Okay, no problems. Alright, Steg, you're up next. Who are you playing today?
So, let me get my connection up again. It's Miwim Dus, which is a gnome bard, and she was just a bard doing bard things in, this war-torn place, and just got captured because, fuck bards. And has been in captivity for about 2 years, and is pretty fed up, and is just, playing music and shit, and plotting escape, but is unable to because escape is difficult.
Amazing. So, presumably during your capture, has your instrument of choice been taken away from you? Have you been just singing away, or do you have an instrument with you? Now, this is your choice.
My instrument was taken away.
Okay.
I do have the magical spell Summon Instrument.
Amazing.
So I've been summoning instruments, but they keep taken away.
Confiscated.
So just every day I summon a new one.
No!
They do out every day. It's like,
break it.
God, take the fucking loot away.
There's that one guard, like every time, it's just got to come in every day. It's like, right, it's your job. How do you even?
So yeah, it's been tough times, but
Every day for 2 years.
every
A lot of
day.
instruments.
There's a lot of fucking instruments.
Amazing.
Someone could open their own store at that point.
Summon the epic triangle of doom, Captain Cam says in the comments. Amazing. Oh, so Kick, who are you playing this evening?
I am playing Xanthus, which is a name you may recognize as a Dark Soul character. I kind of stole the name. But I am a human monk, to be really boring. But my backstory is that I was just dead adventurous and I wanted to get stronger. So I went off to join the war thinking that, yes, war is a great way to get stronger. And then I got kidnapped and taken prisoner. So I spent my time in prison just not training, as you can't really do in a cell. So I'm starting back from level 1 again. But I have a good sense of humour, so I don't care.
Amazing. And Cord, who are you playing this evening?
I'm Luther's Quarry Breaker.
Wow.
To the end.
It's good. Yeah, it's happening. You see, I was a dwarf. I was sent out to just a village, a war-torn fucking village, and they said they'd actually taken away all the fucking enemies, but no, there was still some there. So you know what? Who gets captured? A fucking favoured soul. So I've been spending my days just looking at herbs, really,
Looking at
and now
herbs.
I'm on the fucking boat back.
Amazing, amazing. Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
The Italian accent.
I don't even know what accent that was.
I'm just reading the comments. Apparently, it was Italian.
Oh no, that was I think it
Kind of
was your
Scottish.
mom kick that said or something
Oh.
when Core was doing the voice.
His sister.
Oh yeah, sister. And he said it sounded like Italian.
And then you said you were going to call me
yeah.
Giovanni from
Yeah.
Pokemon.
There you go.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
And Bateman, who are you playing tonight?
I'm Thalmor Xilosant. I'm a ranger. My backstory is that I was part of the Elven Rebellion, and well, as I was traveling together with my companions, I was betrayed by one of the agents of the giants or our overlords.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was at my dying breath and at my last breath, I was blessed by my deity, Lemniscate, as my will of living was really strong. So that way, I kind of want to repay her, but since I was living in the forest and killing a lot of humans because I need to fend for myself, sort of thing. But in the end, I was overwhelmed and captured, so that's why I'm here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So that's my backstory.
And what class is your character for us?
Ranger.
A ranger. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So
Disappointed by the lack of accents.
I can't do accents, so.
Nor can I.
I have literally no idea what a gnomish accent
No,
is.
if you think about it, I can't even do my own
do
accent.
from WoW. Just do from WoW. My, you're a tall one.
I can do voices. I can't do accents.
Oi, toity toity.
Wow.
Let's get this game going, boys.
Got your monk dance.
I know it sounds like a pubescent 14-year-old boy. Oh, goody.
Are actually a little quiet compared to the others.
Yeah, I'll fix that. No problems.
Imagine like it being like a giant and then sounding like that,
How's that? Is
punching
that-
people.
Ah, he's a total bugger.
Hello, boys. Yes,
Okay.
I'm Irish.
That should be
Captain
slightly.
Cam, yes, need more accents. He agrees.
Well, you'll get more accents the more you interact with people in this
yeah.
world.
In like this for the rest of the game, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You know
Wow.
about Scottish accent either.
Was that Scottish? I was going for the Midlands. I was
Sounded
going for
pretty-
like Norwich.
Amazing.
wow.
Oh
More
dear.
racist stereotypes.
Wait, it's Chinese New Year. You know what accents we have to do, right?
Oh god. Lunar New Year, isn't it?
English accents.
Right,
Well.
so
to-
we're on boats.
Okay, so you're on the boat. The boat is where the orange dice is on the game board at the moment. So you've just pulled in to Stormreach Harbour. As you can see, the harbour lays sprawled out in front of you. The dock is almost wooden planks floating on the water, kind of almost like half crates floating on the water, covered in boxes of all sorts of different packages that are going to be taken off on different cargo ships and delivered to all of the different cities around Zendrick. In front of you, as you approach, you see a huge cliff spanning maybe 200 meters high up towards the city. You can see the city walls behind that, almost on top of this cliff, and the Drow Temple, which you know of, you've heard of, which is the centre point of the harbour of Stormreach. That sits atop the cliff just before the walls of the city sprawl out for miles and miles to the east and west. Now, as you approach the dock, you're kind of ferried off the ship by some soldiers, just kind of open the door, ferry you off, and you're pretty much left there to fend for yourself. On the dock, they don't give you anything. Obviously, they were pretty much your rescue party. But all you have left are your cloth clothes, maybe a walking stick or two if you've had those with you along the way. But that's about it. You have no money, you have not very many belongings, you don't know what's happened to your families or any of the loved ones you left behind, and you're stranded at the dock in the harbour. Around you, you see kind of countless bodies actually littering the dock. So there seems to be something a little bit awry. There are lots of kind of not particularly dead bodies, but just people lying down. They look like they're in pain. There are lots of medics walking around, kind of tending to the wounded. There are women and children crying alongside potentially their fathers and husbands, all over the dock. And you see something that stands out to you above the rest is an elven woman, taller than everyone else, in almost a silken kind of translucent blue dress. No, you can't see through that. It's just kind of shimmering, okay? For goodness sake. All you pervs watching.
I mean, I was going to ask you to draw
She's wearing underwear, okay? Jeez. Alright.
Only that.
I mean, small cloths.
Yeah. Okay. So, you are free to do as you wish in the harbour. Now, the way this, as kind of non-player, as player knowledge rather than character knowledge, the way that I intend to run this adventure is kind of sandboxy. So I have about 12 or 15 adventures or campaigns that we can run kind of around Stormreach that I've written. Now, if you guys kind of go off on one or go off on something else, I will homebrew and write the story as we go. And if you end up embarking on one of those quests, then we can follow that campaign. It's up to you. If at any point you kind of don't know what you're doing and you want me to kind of push you along a path a little bit, just let me know, and we can make it a little bit easier on that. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you get off the boat. You're kind of pushed off the boat by these soldiers. They're all in very heavy, sturdy armor. They just leave you there. And the boat departs without really much word. A lot of injured soldiers and other people are just left at the dockside, but who was transporting you seemed to not be massively intent on doing anything else for you. They may well have been working they may well have been with the enemy in the war and are now just doing this as kind of favour, but you don't know. You're not aware. By the point that you were loaded onto the ship, you were blindfolded and you have no idea. So yeah.
Bastards.
Whereabouts, as you can see, the layout of the harbour is here. You've just approached the dock. This is where the elven woman is. There are lots of other people wandering around, some dwarves wandering around. There seems to be quite a big congregation here towards the bottom of the cliff, around almost like an ornate doorway cutting into the cliff. But you can't really see much else on the waterfront, as it were.
I don't like stairs. Let's not go up the stairs.
I was going to say, let's get the higher ground and have a look around.
I'm a dwarf.
Now,
I'll carry you.
Stairs.
I'll carry you.
You guys do know each other quite well. It's up to you how well you know each other, but you have been captured together and you've been on this ship for an incredibly long time. You're not entirely sure of the time scale, but you've been travelling for at least a month or two on this boat. So you are quite kind of you know each other at least a little bit. It's up to you how you role play your relationships between each other. But yeah, do go ahead. I apologise for the interruption.
Right, let's go find something. Let's go find a place to stay since we've just been kicked off a bloody boat.
With what coin?
Let's go find a place to coin and then a place to stay, preferably both at the same time.
Ah, you stupid human.
I'd like to find some sort of bar in order to do some, gossip gatherings and bard
Drink.
things.
Dwarf, I challenge you to a drinking contest.
With
Yeah.
what coin, you moron?
As you say that, a dwarven man who's walking past says, "Ah, a fellow inn-goer. Ah, shall we embark? To the inn we go!" And starts kind of pottering off, skipping away. He seems like he's had about 10 or 11 kind of tankards of ale already that day.
I like that dwarf.
Who is he talking to? You or me?
Who cares? He's got ale for blood. Follow him.
Do it.
He's got ale for
Wait? Did he go up the stairs?
No,
I
he's
don't know.
gone this way around, so kind of along the.
Damn it!
I'll
I'll get you up some stairs.
Well, there are stairs on this
Up
side.
that fucking stairs.
There are stairs over here. They're just slightly less of a steep incline than on the other
Fine,
side.
let's go to the shallow steps.
Still going upstairs. Let's go.
I've got stumpy legs. I
follow
can't
the-
help it.
Oh wait, I'm gonna catch up with the dwarf and ask his name. I'm gonna ask the other dwarf his name.
Okay.
Where's he gone?
So you guys are kind of following this dwarf. Here's the dwarf. The dwarf is this little blue dice here. Now, I haven't printed miniatures for this one, but once I get a bit more of an idea of your characters, I'll print some miniatures on the 3D printer and we can have proper miniatures for the adventure.
He's
So
fast
that's
for a drunk small one.
So he's run about this far. He's skipping away, and he's got like two of his friends behind him who are kind of running after him, going "Ah!" It's
skipping with
crazy. They're obviously already quite inebriated. Yes. So if you're following, are you going to all follow them along the path, or does anyone?
Sure.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay.
Why not?
laddie.
So with some ease, you catch up to these dwarves. They're not, they're kind of skipping along.
I mean, he is intoxicated.
Skipping
so-
by which you mean they're stumbling about.
No, by which I mean the front one is actually skipping, but kind of like swinging side to side as he goes.
I'm
And-
hooking arms with this little man and joining in.
So here is where the entrance to that big
You'd have to
doorway
grab your
is.
leg.
I've just drawn on the map the entrance to the large doorway. Or refocus, you stupid camera.
That
There we
focus.
go. Anyway, the point is that doorway, the dwarf kind of just pushes his way through the crowd. He's like, out of my way, I need my ale! So he kind of, he pushes his way through the
I like
the
this
crowd.
guy.
So I told you we should have folded.
And his friends behind him are like, oh, sorry, to everyone as he pushes through. Now,
Hey, dwarfs don't say sorry. We're not Canadian.
One second.
Wow.
the dwarves...
Good dwarf. Well,
the
this
dwarves-
is turning out to be quite the adventure.
The dwarves behind him seem to be wearing slightly more ornate armour than the one in front. As in, the one in front looks like he may have been wearing armour, but has somewhere lost it along the way. He's kind of
Aye.
wearing like an undergarment which you would wear under
Gamble
plate
it.
armour.
Dwarves
So
of the garrison.
yeah. So anyway, you catch up with quite some ease to this dwarf about here, just before the steps, and he turns around and he goes, "Ah, you followed me. Let's go to the inn. What be your names? What may I call ye?"
I call
I'm
me Lucius.
Xanthos. You first, dwarf.
We talk over each other. It's fine. It's all the time. Call me Lucius.
Lucius. Aye,
Aye.
a strong
Xanthos.
name. Xanthus. Also,
Lady Dust the Great.
Lady Dust the Great. Oh.
You can call her Lady that, or we call her short stuff.
I shall call her Lady Dusk the Great. And he kind of bows somewhat. He's very inebriated, as you notice. And
I
his
turn to the monk and whisper, I'm still going to call her short stuff.
his comrades are kind of like got their faces in their hands, and he says, "Okay, friends, I've forgotten your names already. Let's go to the inn." So
Aye.
he makes his way up the stairs. Now the inn is just here, so I'll just draw it on the map for you. I'll mark it with an I. There you go.
How many stairs are there?
The stairs, they're about 40 steps.
Directly going to affect how much I can drink in a minute.
There are about 40 steps to get up, and you go through the trade quarter here.
I want you to be bumbling down the stairs at the end of that.
This trade quarter is full of what look to be warehouses. So you can see some of the doorways open, people ferrying in and out boxes. The trade quarter is a bustling area that look like it supply the cargo and hold the cargo for the ships that come into the dock before they're sent off. Anyway, the dwarf doesn't give a shit. He just walks straight through. He doesn't care about anyone as he walks through, and he runs into the inn. He goes, "Ah, my favourite inn, the Silverway." So he walks in, and the inn is called the Silverway. Now, as you walk into this inn, you note it's of some quite a high standard inn. You walk in, and there are booths that line the sides. Lots of different people kind of in there. an unusually large amount of elves. Especially after the war, the elves' population has not dwindled as such, but there are far fewer of them seen, at least around Stormreach, as far as you're aware. Now, you've heard these rumours as you've been on the ship, so it's kind of like, oh, you don't really know whether to believe it or not, but you know that that's a kind of an unreasonable amount of elves, really. But the dwarf doesn't seem to give a damn. The dwarf carries on and goes and orders everyone around quite quickly, and he says, me compatriots, me new compatriots, here you go. And he spilt about half the ale on the floor, but you don't care, because...
Free ale.
There.
We had no coin, now we have booze.
I mean, we can have sound effects.
Hey.
I need another drink anyway, so...
Well,
Anyway,
cheers, lads and ladies, to freedom.
Amazing. Do you all indulge in a drink? I'm assuming that's a yes from everyone.
Do we indulge in a drink?
Not from me.
About that.
Free beer. I'm all up for that.
Bateman
I
does.
down it in one.
I'll
with
decline.
lettuce.
I'll just pass it
The
along.
bottom.
Bateman's character. What are you doing at this
Jake
point,
what?
Bateman?
Yeah, it's got glitter in it though.
I'm just
It's got
looking
glitter
around,
on top.
looking at all the elves. To be
Okay,
honest,
amazing.
I just want to see my
Serving on the elves.
fellow brethren, I suppose.
Indeed. Now, you actually spot that these are slightly more the forest folk of the elven race than you'd usually see, especially this kind of far into a city. They seem to have. It seems to be kind of one tribe, as you can see by their clothing. Only you notice this, Bateman. Everyone else is indulging in a drink. But they seem to all be wearing kind of the same style of leafy dress, which is they've almost got these they're almost kind of leathery kind of jerkin style things with kind of leafy pauldron style things going on.
And you're saying that only Bateman noticed it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no,
right.
I don't care how
You-
drunk I
you
am.
will-
I
you-
would notice someone walking around in leaves.
no, you will notice that there are wood elves in there. You don't notice you don't notice that they all seem to be from the same tribe. You don't notice any of that. You are intent on drinking your ale. You can make, if you would like to see if you notice anything in the inn. Can you all make a perception roll, please?
Lucius does not care. Lucius just wants ale.
How do I do that?
You roll a d20.
Bear with me, people of the stream. I have never done this
Okay.
before. So
I did a perception roll and I got a 1. So
Wow.
So you
You-
can't see past
my
anything.
first roll.
You. So that's a natural one. Do you have any bonus to your
Yeah.
perception skill?
It's gone off. To my perception.
Yeah.
Is it
I
spot?
don't think so.
So you say I roll a
No,
No,
d20.
it's
I got an 8.
should have a perception thing.
Should do.
What is the? Yeah, it should be just perception.
Yeah.
It's under the P.
Yeah.
Although it's not.
I was gonna say, just a quick question: is it just a d20 I roll, just one of them?
Oh yeah, it's spot. Sorry,
It's spot.
Yeah, it's spot.
it's
Okay.
spot on this. I get a 2 because of wisdom. I got 18.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Alex, what do I just roll a d20?
Just roll a d20 and add your spot
yeah,
modifier.
I get 2. Yeah.
I got 13.
10.
Okay. So
18.
I got a
Wow.
16.
So what you first notice is that Steg, you can't see anything. You're literally you feel like this is the most sweet nectar you have tasted in at least 3 years. You just notice nothing around you. You're intent on the ale. You're thinking that this dwarf, he must be fantastic. You don't know his name, but you love him for purchasing you this drink. You absolutely adore this man. Now, some of the others. So, for instance, anyone who rolled more than a 13 will notice that the elves all seem to be from one tribe or one sort of. They seem to be from one area at least. But you also notice that their dress is not of the usual elven stature you'd see in cities. So they look a little out of place in the inn. Aside from that, anyone who rolled higher than a 17 will notice that there are some hooded figures in the kind of northeast corner of the inn. So if you imagine, as you go into the inn, directly in front of you is a long bar at the back, but there are 2 smaller tables kind of beside the bar, and then all of the booths come down from there to the front. Now, so as I say, in the northeast corner, you've got kind of 3 shadowy figures wearing hoods, playing what you think is just a game of dice, where they have like a cup and it looks to be that they're just throwing dice around and rolling them. But they are muttering, so you don't really hear anything that they're saying, but they don't seem to be particularly enjoying the game. Let's put it that way. Okay. So
Weird.
the dwarf says, I haven't introduced myself. My name's Borin. Borin of...
Boring.
Hey, Baron.
Hey, Borin.
You're like the
Hi,
best
laddie.
day ever.
Borin.
Oh my god.
Borin Oakman. Now don't...
Baron.
Solid name.
No, Oakman wasn't my initial name. It wasn't my name I was born with. But Oakman is the name of my brothers. And the other dwarves slam their tankards together and go, Hey, Oakman! They're all kind of more inebriated now. They don't give a shit anymore. Anyway, Borin gets back to his drinking. He's not really intent to tell you anything more at this point. So yeah, what would you like to do? You can continue conversation with Borin. You can do whatever you like in the inn. Up to you.
Oi, bard.
Yes.
Play us a tune.
I was also going to do that. I'm already on my way over to a chair by the fire and do perform a cast summon instrument, which summons a lute into my awaiting arms, and I play a ditty.
Oh, so at this point,
play for the inn.
at this point, when you start playing, a young barmaid from behind the bar, human barmaid, kind of runs over to you. She says, "Oh, you must be the entertainment for this evening. I thought you weren't coming."
Aye. Good going, short stuff.
Says, "Come on, follow me. They're waiting in the back." And
Okay.
you
Is she talking to all of us or just?
No, just
just
Or just
the bard.
just about.
Looking ever so slightly confused, I follow her around.
She grabs.
I have a feeling the rest of us are just like.
Aye, where's that bard going?
She grabs.
I wanted
She
a
grabs.
tune.
She grabs your arm and pulls you into kind of as if you're looking through into the inn. It's kind of just before those shadowy characters. There's a doorway out to the east. So you go out that way and into kind of a back room. But I'll explain more about that momentarily. What are the rest of you doing at this point?
Can I explore the inn?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. That's what I will do. I'll look around.
I'm gonna have a conversation with these two if they're sticking around. I'm just
I'm
like
annoyed that
idle
our
chit-chat.
bard went.
Sure.
Okay. So
So now that we're free, what are we going to do? And by we, I mean, are we sticking together or are we going to go our separate ways?
I wanted a tune and some alcohol. I've got one, but our tune just went away.
a toad.
Well, I've had enough of my one here. Share some of mine.
Aye. I like you, laddie.
Yeah. I know, wait, they're dwarfs. Stop.
Wow. Captain
Aye,
Cam
what
in the
about you,
comments
Warlock?
says backroom
Wow.
entertainment. Amazing.
I mean, I don't know how morally skewed you guys are, but there was a lot of stuff going on out in that street. Perhaps we could pull off a job there.
Pull off a job.
No,
If you get my speaking.
nah, as we've established, I'm not quite the brightest lad. You're gonna have to spell it out for me.
Lassie, I
How about
worship Moradin.
we make ourselves look like warehouse workers and have off with a bunch of merchandise?
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I've just gotten out of prison. I don't quite want to go back yet. Maybe another time, but not quite yet. I'm enjoying. Wait, I gave my ale to you.
Yes, I'm enjoying your ale.
I'm enjoying my fresh air that I've not had in years. And this actual beer I'm drinking.
Okay, so Bateman, as you go around and explore the pub, well, the inn as it were, you can see there's that doorway out to the east, just before the shadowy characters, and basically all of the booths are filled with these elves. You notice that there are some humans mingled in with them, and they're almost looking at big charts, reading a lot of what you assume is written in Elvish, but you don't really recognise it. It's kind of an Elvish you haven't really seen before. It's very similar to what you would assume is Elvish writing from your kin, but it's just there's something a bit wrong about it, and you can decipher a few things. But yeah, what do you wish to do around the inn?
Well, I would first kind of want to like check their posture to use my well empathy to see if they like what they're actually doing with the chart. Are they looking at it? Are they trying to decipher it, or are they? I don't know.
It seems like the elves are showing all of the elves that are sat there with the humans are kind of showing the humans the charts. The humans that you see there kind of looking a little confused, trying to decipher things, but writing a lot down. They seem to almost be making calculations on the paper, whereas the elves are just showing them the charts. The charts are kind of written on almost like what looks to be kind of parchment, but it looks slightly greener than usual. So that's it looks like something that the elves have brought along with them. They, as I say, the humans are studying it, and the elves are just kind of showing them what it is.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to go over and see what actually is on the map, or at least try it. Yeah.
Wait, before you do that, I have a quick question about the roof of the what's it called?
The inn.
Inn. Thank you.
Yes.
That's the word. Thank you. And is it like is there a place to hide up there? Can you climb up there? Would you be able to hide up there, kind of thing? It's like
It's
if you tried climbing and hiding, you'd be seen.
There are no rafters in the inn. It is a flat roof, so it looks like an actual roof has been built in over where you would usually see the rafters. And all you can see that's hanging down are a couple of chandeliers and lanterns, and that's about it really.
There goes my plan then.
It doesn't really seem space that you could do anything up there. You could probably try and hang from the ceiling, but you'd be seen. It's not a very high ceiling. It's about 7 or 8 foot tall.
I want to see you hanging from the ceiling.
In which case, I have a plan. Come, dwarf, let's go to the bar.
Okay.
Bar is good.
The bar is good. Right, we've got no coin, have we, between the two of us?
No.
Right. Who's behind the bar? Like, is it a man or a woman?
Well, the woman who was behind the bar before has just run off. So at the current time, there isn't anyone behind the bar. She's just run off with Smeg's character.
Going already.
Don't you dare think about it.
She's literally
Hey,
just.
like me, ale.
So
Don't you dare think about it.
as you're kind of looking at the bar, Borin runs over, grabs what looks to be a bottle of mead from behind the bar, pours it into his tankard, fills the whole thing up, and starts chugging this mead. Throws the bottle back behind the bar. It doesn't smash, but it looks like it probably could have, and it just bounces around on the floor, and the rest of the mead starts pouring out.
Save the mead! No. I'm just gonna look back down to. What's your name?
I mean, what are you talking about, laddie? I'm Lucius.
Lucius, that's the one. Lucius, let's wait till the barmaid comes back. Speaking of which, where did she go?
I don't know, but she ran out with our tunes.
Ah,
Ran out with your
where they went.
Tunes.
Aye, she stole our bard.
Should we go find? Let's go get our bar back.
Okay.
I feel like we need to rescue the gnome.
I think this is a good point to explain a little bit what's happened to your character, Steg.
I'm not leading back to yeah.
I'm
Lilith-
fucking kidnapped by a barmaid.
Lilith takes you
Cleaning?
into the back room and up a couple of flights of stairs. So
Aye, stairs.
as you saw in the main inn area, it didn't seem to have multiple floors. But as you go up these stairs, you realise that the back of the inn seems to have rooms for staying in. Seems to be more of a place to stay. The kind of the hotel-y side of things, as it were. And she leads you up to one of the rooms, and she says, "They're in there. They've been waiting about 3 hours. Have you got the songs ready?"
Yes, of course I have the songs ready.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Aye, this is where we need to remember already.
Oh my.
And as you so
Goes
she,
off to join a travelling bard group.
she opens the door, And at that note, we'll return to what these guys are doing down in the bar.
Oh, the suspense.
I was gonna say, have you joined us?
I mean, I'm kind of watching you two just sort of with amusement at this point, because yeah.
I think she went through that door.
This guy, she just sat there like, what's going on? And he's following me upstairs. You okay with stairs? You good with stairs? Yeah, you okay with stairs? We're gonna go up the stairs and.
What are you talking about the stairs?
I don't like fucking stairs.
Okay.
We're gonna go. We've gone back to the back room that you mentioned before. We're gonna go up the stairs.
Aye. You went through the door.
There doesn't seem to be anyone kind of there, but as you're walking up the stairs, you notice Lilith walking down, and she says, "Oh, did you wish to book a room?"
No, you ran away with our bard last week.
Lilith's the barmaid.
Oh, you're part of the group too.
No.
Wait. I have a
bard
question.
is not part of the group either.
What's I forgot. The
I was
contract.
told.
What's our pay for this gig?
I was told there'd be more than one of you. The pay is 10 gold pieces per person.
Do I look like I'm a bard?
I pull the dwarf and go, yes we are.
Okay. Lilith says, "Fantastic,
Oh my god.
fantastic. Your friend's just upstairs. It's the first dorm on the right," and she just
Thank
potters off back down the stairs.
Just
What have you got
FYI.
to for now, you fucking monk?
Well, the way I see it is, we want ale. To get more ale, we need coin. To get coin, we improvise.
To be honest, at the minute, all I want is my bloody tune.
Okay.
So, the fastest way we'll get our tune is if we go up and help him.
Okay.
You got a point.
So Steg, at this
But I
point
ain't
you've
playing any instrument.
entered the room,
Lad, I've got a plan for us. Don't you worry.
and as you enter the room, Steg, you realise it's quite dimly lit. It's not a very bright room. The curtains are kind of drawn shut. And as you walk in, you see two dwarves who are stark naked, with nothing but a leaf covering their dignity. Now, these two dwarves are male dwarves, and behind them are two elves, the same kind of looking elves as you saw downstairs, almost giving them a back rub and kind of fanning them with more leaves, and just, they're just kind of they seem to just be enjoying themselves. The room is quite warm, and yeah, the dwarves, as you go in, say, "Oh, ladies, the entertainment has arrived," and the elves just kind of clap their hands. They're like, "Oh yay!" And yeah, they say, "Come on in, lad. Begin with the song of our people."
I know that one, but I doubt she would.
I was gonna say this is just the bard at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, you guys haven't made it.
What would it be? What would I need to?
You need a knowledge. You need a knowledge check.
Would it be
for
knowledge
dwarven
check?
culture?
It would be.
Well, he's a dwarf. No,
Yeah.
you're the dwarf.
Yeah, but I'm not there.
Can you
I
make?
was gonna say,
If you want to see whether you know anything about even the lyrics to the song, please, give me a knowledge roll.
What is it? A D20?
Just do a D20. If you've got anything that affects knowledge, if you don't have anything that affects knowledge, just add your intelligence bonus for me.
My intelligence bonus.
Please roll good. I don't want to get in there and have my song ruined.
I don't go in there and find my friend with a corpse.
12.
Plus intelligence, which is 0.
Okay, so
No
you,
intelligence.
you sit there, you stand there for a moment. The dwarves are looking at you intently, and they're like, "Oh, come on, lad." You
Are you
seem
even a
to,
lad? I
You
could have
seem
sworn you were a
to.
lass.
I'm a lady.
Well, okay, that's what they say anyway. The point is that they're kind. You somewhat think you know a couple of dwarven songs of the people from Stormreach. You have a couple of ideas about some of the inhabitants of House Kundarak in Stormreach and what the kind of songs they like are. You don't know really what they're asking for exactly, but you have some kind of idea of what they enjoy. Now, House Kundarak is the house that looks after the coin in Stormreach. It's the one that houses all of the banks, the main large bank in Stormreach is in House Kundarek, and they love their gold. They love building things with kind of gold leaf decoration on the doorways. So you think you can kind of make something up at least a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, as a gnome that worships glitter gold, I feel like I could make up some sort of ditty about gold.
okay. So can you give me a performance check, please?
Okay.
Oh god, here we
I'm
go.
not gonna think initially, I'm just gonna play. Is it
Okay.
gonna be a D20
Yes, please.
again?
Any
It's another
yeah.
12.
And do you have performance?
My performance string instruments is +3, so that's 15.
Okay.
The
That's
skill
pretty good.
modifier. Is it skill modifier or ability modifier?
Skill modifier.
Skill modifier.
Yeah.
Skill modifier is 6,
Okay.
so it's 18.
Nice.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So you sit there and the dwarves seem entranced by the way you play on this lute. They love it. They seem to be really enjoying themselves. They're tapping the elves on the hand. They're like, "Oh, listen, listen," and they're loving it. They're loving it.
Like they weren't before.
They're getting massaged naked by some fucking elven ladies.
So, I'm afraid to ask, but at what point do we turn up
So
into this mess?
so as you're walking up the stairs, you hear what sounds like a lute being played from the room that was described to you by Lilith. So you're stood outside the room and you can hear this kind of almost it's quite a jolly tune. It's almost like a major key. It's rather nice so far.
Recognize it.
You give it a go if you want to.
What am I rolling for this knowledge?
Yes.
Perhaps I didn't roll off the edge.
Obviously, I'll have no
wow.
clue, so I'm not even going to bother.
So if you don't have anything to do with knowledge, just add your intelligence modifier. If you do, use your knowledge skill.
I have knowledge about Arcana, so.
Okay, so
I was about
just
to ask
use...
that. I've got on this page I'm looking. It's got several knowledges, several performers, and several professions.
Yeah, it depends if you have one.
So those get filled in later, do they?
It depends. Yeah, it all depends on whether. So, for instance, Steg has performance string instruments, for instance.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana because I'm a cleric essentially. I got 19.
Wow.
My intelligence.
These rolls.
So you hear it and you think, oh, that's reminds me of something. It reminds me of something long forgotten. You don't
know that tune.
Don't know exactly what it is, but you
I'm
think.
pretty sure it's Wheels on the Bus.
You think to yourself, it sounds like the music from House Kundarek and Stormreach, but you think a couple of the notes are out of place, and you're like, oh, it's just not really, not great, is it? So anyway, you will.
It's a good try.
Yeah. So that's what you think about it. Anyway, do you guys want to enter the room?
Aye.
I want to take a quick peek in there first because we
Okay.
don't know what's in there yet.
So you try and crack the door. Can you give me a sneak roll, please?
I just push the door open before he does.
You mean move silently?
Yeah.
Move
I
silent.
was gonna say, what do I roll for that?
Roll
Roll
a
a
d20
D20.
and add your move silent modifier.
Yeah.
So you move.
I got 15 on the roll, but where's the move silent modifier?
On the right hand side, you'll see skills, and there'll be one called Move Silently.
Yeah, under listen.
Yeah, and it says.
Oh, listen! My listen has a +3.
The one below it, Move Silently.
Below.
Oh, move silently is 4.
Okay, amazing.
okay,
So
so
add
four.
4 to your roll.
19.
Awesome,
Nice.
awesome. So
These rolls.
Fucking rolls.
you're great. So you just crack the door and you peek in, and you see Steg's character standing there with her lute, just playing away, and you see the two dwarves first and foremost, and you notice that they're wearing nothing, which startles you slightly, aside from this leaf. And you're just like, what the devil? Why would they need the leaf? That's what you think first. Like, why would they have that? And then you see the two elven ladies behind them, and you like what you see. Yeah.
Hi, monkey boy. What's in there?
You won't believe it. Come check this out.
So you're both peeking through the door, and you're seeing what's
Why
going
can't
on.
I get me
in
one of
there.
those?
And At this point, one of the dwarves said, "Hey, who's that at the door, lassie?" To your character, Steg.
Hi. You like short stuff?
We're
Oh, are you part of the entertainment too?
We're the other part of the entertainment.
Amazing,
I open
amazing.
the door.
They love
All
it.
that part of the entertainment. Wow.
Now they beckon you in, and they said
Phrasing.
they beckon you in
I'm
and
glad
say,
you got that.
"So which one of you dances then?"
Me, I've got an idea. This is what I planned for. I planned for this. You think what you can do next? You're next. Me, I pull out
sing.
my
I don't dance.
I pull out my
Oh,
bow staff, which I've had with me since it was just a staff. The prison guards let me keep it.
Yep.
I pull it out, and I use my martial arts skills to, do kata, which is like, I just practice my moves to
Amazing.
sort of go with the music.
Can you give me a performance check for that, please?
Right. What was it?
D20 plus your performance.
It doesn't say my perform thing doesn't really fall in. Is that
Okay, then you roll charisma, right?
Yeah, roll your charisma modifier.
Yeah.
which is so I roll a d20, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D20 plus your charisma modifier.
I got a 19. Okay, and my charisma is plus. I got a 20.
Okay,
Nice.
so you're just swinging,
Wow.
you're swinging your bow around, you're going crazy. These dwarves are like, oh, legendary! That's and they love it, and they're like, one of the dwarves reaches into his satchel, pulls out his
what?
What's actual?
into his satchel.
Oh, it's satchel. I did not hear satchel.
What did you hear?
Sack. I reach into my sack and I give you a special something.
So he reaches into his sack and he pulls out a small purse, which seems to be filled with coins. He starts flicking coins at you. He's loving it.
Oh, please deflect them with your bow staff.
I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to deflect it away from the guys.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no, actually, I'm going to try and balance them on my pole
okay,
while I do it.
I'll try and
Okay.
catch them.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. Can you make a sleight of hand check for me, please?
What do I roll that? A d20 again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know this isn't really sleight of hand, but it's a slightly better check than just another perform check. So we'll
Yeah.
go for that.
I got 15.
What's
Amazing.
your next?
Dexterity.
Dexterity is 4.
So 19.
19.
Okay.
I feel like tonight you're gonna make all the best rolls, and then for the rest
Next
of the
game,
campaign,
I am.
it's just gonna be ones. It's
Yeah.
just that's it.
So you
Read the chat! Read the chat!
yeah.
Use your bow staff as a ball and dance with it.
Oh my
So you are you're hitting these coins away into the crevices in the room. It's amazing.
I
They're
thought I was balancing them, was I not?
oh, apologies.
Yeah.
You're balancing them. I thought you were hitting them away.
He might think I'm like, no, I don't want you.
No, you're balancing them, and he is astounded. At this point, he stops throwing money, and he's just in awe. He just can't believe it. The girls there are just going, oh yay, 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 and it's amazing. It's absolutely wonderful, and they just can't believe what they're seeing. At this point,
I knocked their socks off, but they're only wearing leaves, and I don't want to knock them.
at this point, the dwarves say to your character Cord, they say, "Oh, from where do you come, laddie?"
You got to top this.
I don't actually know where I come from.
Okay.
I don't know the dwarven regions, unfortunately.
At this point, I've stopped, and they're all balanced.
Well-
All the coins are balanced on top of my pole, which is
Amazing. Are you still playing music, Steg, at this point?
Yeah, I've just not stopped.
I hope so.
I'm watching it, like, what the fuck? I
Okay.
just continually
All
play.
their opinions of me have slightly changed from that drunken idiot to whatever this is.
So anyway, Cord,
Yes.
regardless of where your character's from, you can decide that in between sessions if you like. Take a look at the dwarven regions of Zendrick and find out kind of where you want to be from. It's up to you. Take a look at the Eberron ones. Anyway, the point is, they say, come, sit down, join us, take off your clothes, grab a girl, have a nice night.
Aye. I'm down for that, laddie.
Oh my god, you killed Cake!
Why?
You killed Cake!
Why?
So,
Oh my god, why?
do you
I comply, by the way. I comply.
Okay.
I join them, and I also say I also sing as well. You know.
Oh, sing us a song. Sing us a song.
I,
While
I,
you...
rec- I recognize what short stuff is actually playing. I can sing it if
Oh,
you like.
yeah, sing along. Sing
I
along.
bet I should have got short stuff. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even that much fucking shorter than you.
No. But you're a gnome and I'm a dwarf, so I have to assert my dominance.
Okay.
And I'm told of
Piss on him!
Wow.
Right, I'm
That's how
guessing
you
I'm gonna
assert
need
your
a perform
dominance.
check here.
Guys, are you doing
Yeah.
this on purpose?
It's going to be a perform check. As you unrobe yourself, you start singing.
Damn straight.
I'm also going to
No.
unrobe, but just
rolled a
'cause-
natural 20.
You're going to
Hey.
unrobe with your pole. Okay, so you literally spin around and your clothes fly off. It's amazing. They're just kind of like whipping them off,
I
and then
picture the mask.
I am so glad that I didn't follow them up.
and you begin singing along to Steg's tune. Now, can you both make performance checks to see if you guys can stay at one in tune and to see if you can sing the same song, please?
I just
Me
have,
and
and I
it.
rolled a
Yeah.
20.
No. Cord and Steg, please.
I was going to say, I think I've rolled enough for now.
Yeah.
I've
I'm going to
just-
carry on doing my dance.
Okay, great.
I've just rolled a 20 for my performance check, just so you know.
Yeah.
A nat 20.
yeah, I'm aware. That's why you spun around and did your.
Aye.
Yeah.
I
Amazing.
got 19 because it's 13
Oh,
plus 6.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
mine's
I
higher
got
than
plus
20,
6
but
to all
it's a
these
natural
fucking string
20, so...
instrument rolls.
Yeah, I'm,
So-
as I do my dance, I take my clothes off while I'm dancing with the pole. Yeah.
Okay.
Aye.
So you are literally pole dancing. These
I
dwarves.
can get used to this.
So
What
these.
is like, just like, I'm not even taking part yet, and I'm loving this. Just pat in the bar.
This is just a titty bar at this point.
Anyway, so you
Don't
so
blame us. He bloody made the scenario.
blame my
him.
my wonderful mind. There you go. Anyway, so you guys, you're perfectly in tune together. You're singing this wonderful song, and it's phenomenal. You continue throughout the next kind of half hour, just dancing, singing. These dwarves, at points, they send the girls out to get more drinks, and you get further.
Aye, me lad.
You get further inebriated, and the dwarves are loving it. They're absolutely loving it. And after a couple of hours, they're like, "All right, lads and lasses, we're gonna settle down for the night. Thank you. This has been wonderful." And they pass you each a coin purse each.
Aye, thanks, laddies.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Just to check, is this? Thank you very much, lads. Is it? I'm asking the game master now, not the dwarves.
Yeah.
Is this the pay we were promised before the
No.
10 gold, or is this just
No,
tips?
no,
This
this
is
is
tips.
tips.
Oh.
And as you leave the room, you hear the dwarves go, "Oh!" So that's.
Do I get dressed
and then.
Am I not-
Yeah.
The clothes.
Steg. And that's you get dressed, of course, and then you leave, and that's
Aye.
so you each can you each roll a d10 for me, and that's how many golds you've just received.
A D10.
Yes.
10.
1 second, I need to reset this. 1 second.
Got 2.
I got
Oh,
10.
oh,
10.
I got 9.
amazing.
Aww.
the fuck?
Aww.
It gets the worst.
You did all the
He
work.
went up and he was like, "I'm so."
You got out.
He just burst and was like,
You
"We've
cut
got
out that
this."
kick.
Yeah.
You cut out.
Oh, I'm just saying, he's up there like, I'll just do what they want, and we burst in like, "We've got this." So what is
Aye.
9 gold?
You did, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
9 gold.
Aye,
got
short
these.
stuff.
So bear in
Why do you
mind,
get paid?
bear in mind that for instance, to give you a perspective of how gold works in this game, a set of full plate costs you 1,500 gold. So you're paying like 10 to 15 copper for a pint of ale, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of the perspective of how much things cost in the game.
Is that? I'm looking at the bottom of the sheet. That's what the CPS. I'm guessing it's copper piece, silver piece, gold piece, and what's PP?
Platinum pieces.
Platinum piece.
100 gold is 1 platinum.
Is it 100 silver is 1 gold and 100 copper is?
So yeah.
I'm just checking. Still new.
No, that's
Um,
fine.
So what's been going on with the other two while we've been dancing
Okay,
for how many hours?
so-
2 or 3?
So yes, you've been there for 2-3 hours, and you pop down and you collect your money from Lilith, also, which is 10 gold pieces each.
I got 20.
So
I got 19.
I got 12.
so now you guys have
I
some
have
money.
0.
Actually, I've
Bard's
just
paying
been
for the room
been
tonight.
reminded that by Captain Cam that I didn't include the coin that was
Oh, the
balancing
coin
on the
balancing on your
staff.
staff, yeah.
So can you roll a d12 for me, please?
I need 12.
Yeah.
I can roll a d12 for you if you like.
No, it's alright. I got it.
Got it.
It's right. No, I just got to reset things. There you go.
Alright.
Roll. I got an 8.
That's how many
It's a shame you
coins.
didn't let me roll
That
it
is
because I rolled
that is how
11.
many coins you managed to keep on your staff. But they're silver pieces. Those ones.
Ah, so you got some silver, nice. I know there's a point on this sheet to put this.
Okay, so that's what you've got.
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, Lawson, what have you been doing downstairs? I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, Bateman, in a minute.
After really confusedly watching them head up the stairs and being a little
Best
bit
friends now, aren't
worried
we?
for their sanity, I'll have stayed and sort of observed the bar, just
Okay.
sort of, just people watching, see if anything interesting happens or anything.
So what you and Bateman have both noticed over the period is that a lot of the elves have gone upstairs and just mingled around in the pub, really. So there's about half of the elves that were in there have gone upstairs in this time, and have also, some of them have left the inn as well. So there's about half of the population there now. The guys in the corner who were playing dice are still there. They're no longer playing dice, they just seem to be having a discussion, but you still can't hear what they're saying. They seem to be in these black ornate robes with like a golden trim around the hoods, and they just seem to be enjoying their evening, but they're not making a huge amount of noise comparatively to the rest of the inn. And that's kind of all that's happened really in the inn, aside from Lilith popping in and out. That's been about it for the last couple of hours, unless you've been conversing with anyone, or unless you wish to have conversed with anyone.
I think people watching would have been waiting for these two to come back down, like thinking that they were going to be moments away, but you left me waiting.
Nah, lassie. For good reason.
Okay, Bateman. During this time, you've been and spoken. Or well, you've been trying to look over the elves' shoulders at what they're doing. So I'll get you to make both a move silently and a spot check for me, please. If you can roll both of those.
I got 21 for move silently,
Okay.
and I got what was spot, right?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. And can you also make a hide check for me, please?
Hide?
Yes.
This is where he gets the one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, what the fuck is these rolls?
Just has a leaf in front of his face.
I got 15.
Okay. So you manage to kind of wander around. No one seems to really notice what you're doing. You're just looking over the way of the elves. What you see on their paper is it seems to be sort of an imports and exports forms that you're seeing with them discussed with the humans. But you can't exactly decipher what they are, what it is they're importing and exporting. You know that they're speaking in quantities of something, and that they're having to be transported by guard. So you're not entirely sure kind of what they're transporting, but it's got to be of some worth. If it's being, ferried by guard back to the city. Now, these elves, you realise, are from just outside the city. They're one of the tribes that live just outside of Stormreach in the woods there. And yeah, they seem to have been ferrying something around, but you're not entirely sure what. No one notices what you've been doing. So yeah, that's the kind of information you have at this point.
Right.
You can make a knowledge Elvish roll for me to see if you can decipher what it is that they've been talking about.
Knowledge. Okay, I'll roll. I think I rolled 19.
Okay, so you realise that they're actually talking about transporting people. You don't know of what race they are, but you know that they're talking about some kind of person. You know that they're talking in units of how many bodies they can carry, and how many that they can fit into each cartload. And you realise that they are talking about having about 20 people per one guard at the moment. But you don't entirely know why. You're not entirely sure why. What you do notice about the humans, though, is that they're in armour and they have insignia on their chests. They seem to be part of the Stormreach Guard, so that's the elite knights of the city. You're not entirely sure what they're doing, but yeah, you realise that they're definitely transporting people around.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Can I ask? Can I like ask them, like what are they fussing about, sort of thing?
Very blunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ask what they're fussing about. The elves look up and say, "Oh, who are you? Well, this is none of your business, good sir."
Well.
Roll a persuade or an intimidate.
You can choose what you want to do. You can try and intimidate them. You can try and persuade them, or try and talk to them of who you are. Persuade them that you need the information, or yeah, try and intimidate them. Bear in mind that at this point there are about 6 elves around the table and 1 human guard with a tower shield and a greatsword. So
Okay.
if you try and intimidate them, you are likely to be taken away by the guards.
Let's just say I won't intimidate them because I have
Okay.
-2 on that, so that's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
So I kind of want to just say that I overheard them, sort of thing.
Okay.
And then maybe I could offer help. Maybe I don't know.
All right, sure. So you what do you want to say to them? You can offer them help. You offer them a hand, and they say, "We have enough people. We have enough men transporting these. I apologise, but this was not for unkeen ears to hear. I'm sorry. My apologies." And they kind of roll up what they were looking at, and they say, "If you don't mind, we'll be going upstairs now." And the guard kind of leaves the tavern without really saying anything, and the elves kind of go upstairs, but they're very kind of secretive about all this. They don't particularly want to show you anything. They're aware that you're an elf, and they're as such they're speaking to you in a kind manner, but then they don't really seem. It almost feels as if there's something going a little awry with this transaction. You don't feel quite right about it, especially the guard leaving without saying anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So, at this point, everyone has returned to the middle of the tavern, and you guys are all there together. You can relay what's been happening to each other if you like, have a conversation, and kind of go for it.
There was some naked
right.
dwarves.
I was one of them.
I don't want to know this, okay? I don't want these images in my head, alright?
Well, regardless of whether you want to know it or not, I'd just like to. We earned some coin while we're up there. Don't ask how we did it, but we earned some coin.
This makes it sound worse.
Yeah. I won't ask.
Well,
but-
if you want to explain it, you can. I'm not. I'm quiet. I've got the sense of humor. I'm alright with this.
I was one of the 3 naked dwarfs.
I was the only naked human.
I was fully clothed the entire time.
At this point, Borin turns to you and goes, "Oh, naked dwarfs!"
Aye.
By the way, at this point, I'm pointing out that I'm leaning with the dwarf man here, just like best buds at this point.
Borin says,
I have been a little busy for the last 5 minutes. Like Lucius, all right.
Borin says, "Which room are they in? Are there ladies?" He's very.
Ladies, they've all gone to bed, unfortunately.
Oh,
The
And not
dwarves
the fun
failed,
kind.
the ladies with the elves.
but which room, good sirs?
I don't know. It had a door.
I
I remember that
You'd
much.
have to-
Borin.
Wait, no, wait. If you, I don't know, a bit of coin might jog my memory.
Okay. Make a. Oh, that's quite. I don't know whether you want to do intimidate or persuasion. Really,
That'd be a persuade
It's
or a
not-
deceive.
yeah. It's not really a deceive, to be honest. Though it's more of a persuade.
Well,
but
it is
it's-
because he's deceiving him that he does remember, but he's saying coin will jog his memory. So it's deceiving that he doesn't know.
No,
Right.
it's more persuasion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm pointing out that deceit is actually my stronger suit. To be fair, I'm saying
Persuasion
I
would
feel
be
this is more
the
persuasion.
all-round thing
Yeah.
to do.
Go
Yeah.
for a persuasion roll for me, please.
Right. How do I roll that?
Roll
Is it a
to
D20.
D20.
Roll a d20
plus,
and then
yeah.
add your persuasion. Persuasion, I think, is charisma. So if you haven't
I
got
got-
anything in persuasion,
I got a 14 on the D20, and then what was persuasion?
Charisma.
either charisma or your persuasion.
There's no
I haven't got
persuasion,
persuasion.
so it's
Then
just
just do-
charisma.
My charisma is 1, so I got a
15.
15.
Okay, so Borin says, "Oh, you have been good compatriots for drinking this eve," and he says, "Here, buy yourself some rounds on me." Gives you a couple of gold pieces, and
How many? Like literally 2 gold?
literally
gold?
2 gold pieces. Yeah.
Okay. Is he handing this to me, just to be specific?
Bear in mind,
Yeah, 'cause you're the one that said it.
bear in mind, 2 gold pieces is like enough for like 20 rounds or so. So you know, like
Okay, in
You
which
know.
case I'm debating whether to actually tell him the truth.
okay.
Yeah.
So you can now say what you want.
It's the how many doors down there? Just to be, it's 3 doors. I'm gonna
It was
make
the
this
first-
true. It's the
first
first
one.
door on the left. Unfortunately, the ladies have gone. There's just lads in there right now.
Okay. So the
Aye,
Borin-
elven ladies.
Borin literally scuttles off down to the down.
So
to
even though
the
he
door.
knows there's only okay, right, fine, whatever. Not judging.
Aye, those elven women. Jesus.
Borin just runs. He's scuttling
Right.
off. Okay. At this point, Bateman, do you wish to relay what you found to the party?
Yeah, I
Okay.
will. I would. Actually, I kind of just want to tell Lorcian actually
Okay. Okay.
in Elven because
Okay.
then she would understand it better.
Okay. You can
Sorry.
She a drow.
Well, these guys wouldn't understand.
no.
No.
Unless they have Elvish. Unless they have Elvish as a language. They
I
won't.
could have had a spell that was comprehend language, which could have made me comprehend any language, but I didn't take it.
I have, with my intelligence, shouldn't I have a second language?
Yeah, if you have modifiers for it, yeah.
If you have
I've got a +2 intelligence.
So you can have 2 extra languages in theory.
no,
just-
you have to have a modifier for it for your race and class. Else you'd have to learn it from a teacher.
Okay. Well,
Never
okay.
mind then. It's alright. Okay, I was just checking. So
Bateman,
I'm reading.
you...
I'm reading it here. That's
Yeah, no problems. Bateman, you relay what you found to Lawson. No one else can, no one else understands what you're saying. They just think you're having a conversation.
Aye, what are the pointy ears on about?
Harsh words.
I'm pissed at this point.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put emphasis that it was very secretive and
Okay.
between the elves and the humans, specifically the guards.
Okay,
So-
so you relay the information to Lawson, and what kind of do you have any rebuttal to that, Lawson? Do you have a conversation, or do you just?
Well, I mean, for now, there's not really a lot we can do with the information. So, but
Not for now. It's coming up to about.
certainly interesting information. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's coming
Might
up
be
close to
time to
midnight
avoid.
at this point, and Lilith kind of calls from behind. She says, "This is the last call for any more drinks this evening. We'll be closing in the next half hour or so."
Hi, we better get around him.
I was wondering who would say it first.
Okay,
And,
so we're all together at this point, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right then. Who wants to get the last round then?
I mean,
Well,
you've just been
seeing-
given coins from the
We all
dwarf.
look at
We look at you.
Wait,
I'd just like to point out we all
Look
earned
at
a
you.
coin, and I'd like to point out it was this guy's job. So
But you got the
I
most
mean-
money.
us two
I
downstairs
didn't.
didn't earn anything, so apart from information. But yeah.
I got the most money from that, but he got an extra 2 gold from the fucking dwarf who said buy a round on him. So I'm looking at the market.
all right. How many?
I mean, yeah, we all did experienced that, so
It's,
Okay, yeah. I
we
keep on
all saw
forgetting
that
that.
happen.
So what? How much is it for 2 rounds each?
2 rounds each, 20 copper per round, so 40 copper times by the size of the party, which is 5. So you're looking about 200 copper, so 2 silver. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw in 2 silver. I'll just.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we all have 2 round. I'm gonna buy everyone 2 rounds instead of 1 to cheer everyone up and to get to know each other and be friendly and everything.
Okay.
I like you, monkey.
Wonderful. After
All right, short stuff.
after you've kind of
Aye, that's the gnome.
Wow.
I'm short stuff.
Oh, by the way, short stuff. Good job on finding that job. That's the game master then. There we go.
at this point, Lilith kind of turns to you and she says, "We're going to be closing shortly. Do you wish to stay tonight?"
Aye,
How much is it for? Quick question. Are you guys okay sharing rooms? Anyone? You're sharing rooms?
Aye, put me with a gnome.
What?
I'm just checking.
Is that why?
I'm just checking. These 2 are women, right?
I like them.
There's 2 lads, 2 women. 3 lads.
Three lads, 2 women.
Okay,
Hey.
how much is it for 2 rooms? Lilith.
For 2 rooms for the evening. For 2 rooms for the evening, she says you're looking at a gold piece.
All right, I'll buy us the night. Is it for 1 night?
Just for 1
Aye.
night, yeah.
Oh, come on, you can give us another night for a gold piece, can't you?
Okay, you can try a persuasion roll on Lilith.
Aye, can you put me in with a gnome?
Just checking
Okay.
it's D20.
You're
She
a
has a
guy though, Cord.
He has a loot.
It's a loot.
I like music when
I got
I
18
keep
and what?
your loot away from Cord.
Yeah. What do I do? Is it intelligence?
Charisma.
Charisma. So I got charisma of 1 and I rolled an
19.
18.
19.
Okay, so Lilith says, "Well, I can't really offer you any more. I can't really offer you any further nights or any more rooms. But you could
Maybe
stay.
you should join us then.
You could stay with me tonight in my room, fair monk."
Aye.
Take you up on this offer.
Aye, laddie, get in there.
Okay. So you all
I'll hand you over the gold piece and you guys can sort yourself out. Come on, Lilith. Let's go.
So you all make your way to your rooms for the evening.
Wait, am I gonna have to perform am I gonna have to do performance roles and shit like that?
I mean, you can make an acrobatics and performance roll if you really want.
Let me just. Oh my god. Coin.
Aye.
Gold coin. Oh my
Can
god.
you make
so 20 gold?
Can you? I'll do Lilith's roll. Give me a second. She'll be making a climb roll. As you can see on this camera, that's a 19 there. So
Good climber.
Oh.
she
So
has a
what am I-
great
what am I
she has
rolling? Am I
she has a
rolling 2D?
wonderful night. She
I'm
has
rolling 2d.
yeah.
1d20.
A d20.
Just make an acrobatics or
20?
a performance roll.
Not 20. She'll
Not
see you
20.
in 9 months' time.
Aye.
And,
A little baby monk there, mate.
I mean,
I got for the,
that's how my second One Piece RP character was made. And that 20.
Okay. So you're
Yeah, no joke.
my first roll was a
No
20. My
joke.
second one was a 6. My second one was a 15.
okay.
What were the rolls for again?
Acrobatics and performance. If
So
you're,
perfor-
you can choose
the
which one.
performance was 20,
Okay.
and the acrobatics was 13. So what else is it?
You wake up
Dex
with
might be.
no. You wake up with a bit of a. The next morning you wake up with a bit of a sore back, but you've had a great night and you don't care. When you wake up in the morning, Lilith is gone. She is obviously already running the bar downstairs because you can hear her through the floorboards.
do you mean hobbling? I rolled a nat 20.
And
Oh, jeez.
and yeah, so and Lilith had a great evening. You know that at least. Okay, the rest of you, the night goes by without any issue. And
A lot of moaning though, so.
Hang on a second. Didn't the gnome and the dwarf stay in the same room? Should we not be?
I may be a dwarf, but I don't climb on gnomes.
whoa.
Oh.
I was well up for rolling.
I mean, I really,
Oh,
I'm very
Jesus.
pissed.
I should have made Lilith roll an escape artist check, really, but you know,
Hang on. You're making this sound like something completely.
well, that depends on
I
how you
sure
take
so.
I
it.
mean,
You
you
wanna
did
roll,
roll a
you
nat
can roll.
20.
Yeah.
You did roll a nat 20.
Can I-
There ain't no
can I
escaping
roll
a nat
a-
20.
Can I roll?
That's a
one
quote
d8,
right there. There ain't no
coercion?
escaping a nat 20.
all right.
Can I-
So, go on.
Can I roll like a coercion?
What,
Roll
to coerce
something
me
like
into-
Oh, if you guys actually want to do this, yeah, you can. Yeah.
Coerce. Oh.
Oh well, I get a 2.
Oh.
I know.
5.
You're not very good at this, are you?
So,
Wait, I'd like to point out how
How
long
long
have we
have you
been
got
out
to
of
sleep?
prison? How long have we been out of prison?
so you've been
A day.
a day, yeah.
At least-
A day. And I'm on it. I'm on it. Get on it. Get on.
Okay, so when you all come downstairs in the morning, you realise, who put green flame in the chat? You're amazing. I love you. Green flame, amazing. That's from Acquisitions Incorporated. Wonderful. Anyway, the point is,
Guys, can we not go anywhere today, my pack?
I just like to tell Kick to do ! Kick in the chat.
I want to know what this is.
Wow.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So, okay. So, as you meet up downstairs in the morning, you can see some of the kind of forest elves leaving that you saw last night, and you also see your dwarven friends having some breakfast. They are
Which dwarven friends?
they are robed now. Your dwarven
Okay.
friends from they're robed now.
Those ones.
Borin is nowhere to be seen, nor are his friends. But Lilith says, "Oh, did you see where Borin went last night? He has a tab of 12 gold pieces to pay."
Lilith.
No, laddie.
Lilith. You know where I was last night.
No,
How
she's
would I
asking.
know?
She's asking everyone else. Don't
No,
worry.
laddie. Last time I saw Borin, he was on the floor, collapsed.
Oh, he comes in here quite a lot. I'm sure he'll come back. I won't worry too much for
I
now.
apologise. I called you laddie. I meant lassie.
Takes great offence. This.
Lilith notes this. She notes that.
I got a hangover. I'm
But
sorry.
she's noted many other things, so she's fine with that.
Oh dear.
She's still a bit stunned, to be honest. Anyway,
Sorry, lassie.
Oh dear.
anyway, right. So
I've just caused a paralytic effect with a nut.
I'll just tell the group that I want to follow the elf.
Okay.
At the end.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
So what?
You're following the pointy ears. What have they got to do with it?
Wait, does Lilith know my name at this point?
Probably not.
So, just put it in a tiny chat.
Lilith
My name's
doesn't.
in there.
Yeah. I apologize.
Lilith doesn't know that your name is Xanthus.
Well, she does now. There you go.
Okay.
Xanthus.
Xanathus.
Xanthos.
Anyway, the point is, Bateman, you ask you say that you want to follow the elves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've only told Lorcian of that, so everyone else.
Hence
you know,
my response.
Yeah.
Why do you want to follow the pointy ears for?
I actually don't know. I wasn't here when this happened. What happened?
Bateman last night overheard the pointy ears, but this is all player knowledge, so none of you apart from Lorcian know this.
Lorcian knows.
He was listening to the elves and reading what they were doing, and he found out that they were trafficking people into the city for some reason, and the guards are involved. And no, you don't really know anything further than that. But this is on a large scale. This is on a really big scale, as in they're kind of transporting 200 bodies a day, which is crazy. 10
Bodies
trips.
as in people or literal or bodies?
As in people.
Okay.
Nice, Alex. Nice.
Yeah.
Just for
Well,
context, now we were putting our names in the tiny chat so we can take notes, and Alex just put DM as his name.
Basically, I'm getting tired of just going the dwarf. I don't even know you're racist at this point. So I'm like, I want to remember the name, so I'm gonna study it after this.
You're a human, Steg's a gnome, Lawson's a
I
drow,
know
Bateman's
what
an
I
elf.
am.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say
Steg,
everyone's.
Steg, how do I pronounce your character's name, please?
Miwim Dus.
Miwim.
Miwim.
Awesome.
Miwim.
My
just
women,
using-
my women does.
I'm just using.
Miwim's not very good at coercing. I'll tell you that now.
No.
Okay.
Not very good.
Look, at this point, you can either choose to follow Bateman and follow the elves, as they're literally leaving now. So if you take any more time, you won't be able to follow them.
What about my breakfast?
Lilith comes up behind you and sorry, I'm just reading the chat. It's Miwim, as in
Miwim.
Miwim.
I'll type that.
There we go. Awesome,
I'll type
awesome.
that out.
So
Alright.
as if
Lilith
when
comes up behind us.
yeah, Lilith comes up behind you and she offers you some packs for the day with some food in it. It looks to be pork. Looks to be some kind of like roasted pork, baps. Looks really nice. It's almost in like a crusty cob. God, I'm making my own mouth water here.
Yeah.
And
Lilith, is this part of the package for the night?
Lilith is a little bit taken aback.
Oh, wait a second. Let me rephrase that. Is this part of the gold coin we paid for the night in?
Lilith kind of brushes it off. She doesn't really mind what you said. She rolled a 2, so she's kind of still a bit stunned. And she said, "No, this is for your day. I thought you'd all need something to eat." So yeah.
Aye. You're a kind lass. I thank you kindly.
Anyway.
Thank you, Lilith. I give her a kiss on the cheek, and then we quickly leave because we need to go.
Okay,
Aye,
amazing.
monkey.
Now,
You're doing well there.
Bateman,
Keep it
so
up.
for you all, I'm going to make you do a group
that way.
checks from here onwards. If you're all walking together, I'll make you do group checks, which are one person rolls whoever's in front for the whole group. What I will do is I'll give you advantage on those rolls instead of individually doing everything. So that can work quite well in this context. Advantage means you just roll 2 dice and you take the higher of the 2. So Bateman, as you're following the elves out of the inn, can you make a group hide check for me, please?
God.
Are we able to assist in any way? Or
Not at this point, no.
So I rolled 19, so
Okay.
it's 28.
Okay, so you know the elves don't seem to know what you're doing. They seem to be walking in a 3 kind of towards the gate of the city down here. So as if they're walking out towards the wilderness exit here from the city, from the harbour at least. Anyway, they're just walking down the steps at the moment through the trade quarter, but they don't really seem to have noticed that you're following them. So you can continue following them out into the wilderness if you like.
so we're going into
Do
like
we-
a wooded area.
Do we notice this as other people in the group? That they're going towards the wilderness?
Yeah. You're all watching where they're going
Okay.
at this point.
In which case, I am immediately going to use my climb to try and get in the trees to get a better vantage point.
No, we're still in the city, right? So
Yeah. Well, do you all wish to leave?
Oh,
out
Don't
into
we
the
need
wilderness?
weapons? I mean, we came back with nothing.
All we have is 20. I have 20 gold pieces and a couple of silver. What do you have?
20 gold pieces. That's it.
Well, and how much? Sorry, just for reference, because again, still a newbie. How much are weapons ish?
Weapons can range quite considerable amount. If you're looking
Depends
at
on
like if you're looking at kind of base equipment, it's not that expensive. You're looking about like 100 gold pieces. If you're looking at mastercrafted stuff, it goes up to like 700-800 gold pieces.
Well, again, we've got 40 gold pieces between us and a couple of silver. What can we possibly get at this point? We'd be better finding out what they're doing and possibly getting what they have for future escapades.
Yeah, you would. I mean, the other option at this point, just to interject, would be to potentially go over to the market quarter and see if you can bargain anything with a blacksmith who's got kind of some less, not so great pieces that he's kind of
Aye.
about to melt back down.
I'm a dwarf and I know weaponsmithing. I could go there and I can help him.
You could.
And who knows?
You could.
He might give us a discount.
Remember,
Oh,
this
unfortunately-
at this point, this will take days or even time out of the fact that you're following these people. So at this point, you can choose to either go off and try and find some weapons, or you can follow. It's up to you. It's really up to
Okay.
To
you.
be fair, we need the weapons.
Guys and gals, let's think of it this way. We've got two options. We can go in there with the risk of not having weapons and trying to fight our way through or whatever they're doing. But this is an opportunity we might not get again. Once they're gone, they're gone. The market's going to be there for days. They're not going to just disappear.
Aye, the market
if you-
might be there for days, but if we die, we won't.
This is the risk we take.
I,
We can either go
I
in
personally
risky.
feel
We don't have to engage. We can just watch, and then we'll know where they are.
Yeah.
There we
Well,
go. I
well,
branch off from the
behind
first
us.
option.
Bateman, can you make a knowledge roll for me, please?
Well, for what? What knowledge?
Just base knowledge, please.
So you're intelligent. here.
I rolled. Was it 13?
Okay. You think you have some kind of idea of the route at which they're taking to transport these people in and out of the city. You kind of know the wilderness quite well outside of the harbour. Whether it's the same as it was many years ago when you first came to Stormreach, you don't know. But at the same time, you know the area quite well, and you have a good idea of which route they'd be taking, but you don't know for certain at this point.
Alright.
I've just had an idea. Who wants to go? Who wants to follow these people?
Split
Not
the
necessarily engage,
party.
but follow. Who wants to
Aye.
go?
I ain't
I don't
splitting,
know.
especially if we don't have weapons.
I have.
I elect to follow.
Aye.
You wish to follow.
We're gonna follow the pointy ear.
If we don't follow them now, we might lose them forever.
Like I said, if I give you my coin, you can bargain and make weapons and whatnot. And who wants to go can go. I'm quite happy with my bow staff and my fists because I'm a monk.
Aye, I'm a dwarf. I'm also a cleric. I can also cast spells. I don't need a weapon.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful.
Just the one that wants to. There's like, we need weapons. Is like, yeah. What? Okay, fine, whatever.
Well, it's
Fine for me. I'm
You
a
whimsical
spellcaster.
little bugger.
I'm a spellcaster. It's all about you guys.
this is the like player knowledge against kind of character knowledge style of thing. So Cord's character probably wants to follow the people, but as a player,
Aye.
you know that you need weapons. So
Aye.
in
It doesn't
case.
help that I'm like being Scottish for the whole thing, so.
Well,
He
I
wanted
should stop
broadsword
for a
and
bit.
war paint.
okay.
Don't lose them forever. We need to follow the pointy ears. I suggest we go with our friendly pointy ear here.
Okay.
Follow them out into the wilderness.
The point. Which one's pointy?
Aye, Bateman.
Oh, that's me. Thalmor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just writing everyone's race down.
Yeah.
He's an elf, so I call him
Yeah.
pointy ears. I call Steg short stuff because he's a gnome. You're monkey because you're a monk. And I haven't actually said anything for Lawson yet because I don't know what would go with a warlock or a drow. I might just call a warlock or just log. But I'm a dwarf, so who
Call
will I
a
care?
log.
Just call her like Grayskin as a drop. I don't know.
Yeah. Depends
Blue
on
skin.
depends on
Demon.
what your race is. You'll probably call them blue skin or
Yeah.
or dark skin.
As you
Yeah.
know, Alex, I have slight colour blindness, so I would
Yeah.
call them greyskin.
Yeah, see, Grace.
Oh
Grace.
man.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we're going after them. Is that correct?
Yeah,
lads?
Aye.
we're going after them.
Right. In which case, I am going to use my get up and go to the toilet ability to go for a bathroom break.
Just so you know, Alex, you're very unfocused at the minute.
I know,
Just
it's really
unfocused.
focused.
I mean, we could have a quick 15.
Yeah,
have
shall
a
we take
break
a
break
here
here.
quick?
because I really need
Gives
to pee.
Alex time to
Yeah.
draw the next map.
Yeah,
and-
I've gone through 4
Yeah.
beers.
Alright.
I need a quick bathroom
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
You draw the map, and we'll be back in
Yeah.
5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
5 minutes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll have a quick break.
Alright. See you.
We are back after a brief intermission of people making memes of my face, which is always wonderful in the Discord channel. Come and join and use an emote Arix today for a really creepy picture of me. The link is in the chat at this point. So, where were we? You guys are following the elves out of the city, and you've just left. As you can see, here is the entrance from the harbour here, and there are 3 different paths kind of leading out. You've got this says to the deep wilds here. There are the ruins here. This is called the plains area here, and then there's up to the forest to the north. Now the elves are kind of making their way directly through the plains at the current time. Do you just wish to follow them and see what happens?
So there's no trees or cover or anything at the moment.
Not at this point. It's literally plains. It's farmers' fields at this point. So yeah.
I have an ability called jump and listen.
Yes.
Like, how far is listen? Obviously, it's like nearby. I'm guessing. Jump. Like, is there any way I can like sprint and jump towards the forest? Or how far is it?
Well, your jump roll does kind of dictate how far you can jump, but the issue is that with all of these things you have to make a roll. So if you attempt to jump, then you have to make a roll, and if you succeed highly, so for instance if you roll a 20, you'll succeed on your jump and you'll make a great leap. But it's not kind of unnatural limits, to be honest. So
it's not like right, okay. I was just checking. I'm just getting a measure of my own abilities. Right, got you.
Yeah. I still wish to follow the elves right now.
I follow the pointy.
Anyway, the point is that you're following the elves through the forest. Well, sorry, through the plains, and they seem to be making their way through, and it's coming up kind of early morning at this point. You think, in our time schedule it'd be about 10:30, and so it's quite bright and early, and something kind of disturbs you. You're walking kind of past the ruins. The ruins are to your left at this point. So you've got kind of a couple of broken walls and stuff that are quite close to you, but it's you're not that close to the ruins themselves. But what you see approaching is coming towards the elves, and they're kind of beckoning it in, is almost like a caravan style truck thing that you see coming along. It's being pulled by 3 horses, and it looks to be like a cage style caravan. Very strange, very, very strange. You can't quite see what it's carrying at this point because that's all cordoned off, but you can see the top is a bit of a cage style thing. But the elves seem to be beckoning it closer. And what do you want to do? What do you want to do at this point?
Caging these people, Jesus.
Right, so it's basically like a big metal cage, just a box with it's obviously covered up, and the elves are currently talking to the people that are with.
Well, no, they're kind of waving them in. But obviously there are people on the cart that's being pulled by the horses, and they're going directly towards you. So even though the elves can't see you, it's likely that they could.
So we're currently spotted.
You're here on the map.
Okay.
So near you, they're about here. Here. Oh,
okay.
So
there's still no cover, right?
No, there is cover. What you've got, so the big ruins here, as I was saying before, you've got that's not that far away, but you've got some kind of outcropping, little bits of broken walls and things that were obviously part of the ruins, kind of some sort of civilization that lived there at some point. So yeah. There's not that much, but there are little kind of walls and things.
The key importance is can I do a perception roll to see if whether they've spotted us or not, or is that a group thing?
No, you won't be able to know whether they've spotted you from this distance. You can't really see them.
Right.
They're kind of that there's someone on the caravan, but they're more of like just a little silhouette on the caravan.
Okay,
at the moment.
I say at this point we.
Hide.
I was going to go to the ruins and get a look-see from there.
I
don't know whether there's
going to underbrush and try and get.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything at the ruins? Are there people on the ruins like guarding? Well, say guarding it. Bandits could be on there, or.
Make a perception roll, please.
So I'm still making a perception roll.
Yeah, that's
I mean, kind of the whole thing in D&D that
Yeah.
you on a roll.
Roll them
I got a-
dice.
For perception, which thing do I use? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a +3 in wisdom, and I got a 15, so I got an 18.
Okay, so you can see that there doesn't the ruins are very old, incredibly old from a time long gone. Looks like some kind of fort, some kind of outpost from maybe from the old days of Stormreach. But it's all literally castle ruins at this point. So the walls are battered down. There are big kind of hole. If you had the full wall, there's big kind of dips in the wall. They don't seem to be inhabitable from this distance, and there's certainly nothing you can see on them. Let's put it that way.
Right, I say we go.
Okay.
I agree with the monkey.
So you're about 400 meters away from the ruins or so at this point. Maybe a bit further, maybe 600 to 800 meters away from the ruins. So you can make it over there quite easily. If you want to be stealthy and hide behind things, let me know.
I kind of want to move closer and hide.
I'm a dwarf. Do you think I can be stealthy, laddie?
I was gonna say,
I
reckon-
want to go
I
with
reckon
Bateman.
we get there as quick as possible. We're gonna get to the ruins and get as high as we can, as quick as we can. I was gonna say, am I able to parkour my way up the side of the ruins to get to the to the not the tower? What's it called? It's just a tower. You know, in the corner. I'm assuming there's a tower there. Get there up there quicker.
Possibly, yeah.
You can try. You can certainly try. There's nothing against you trying it.
I'm gonna try.
Monkey, can you carry me? I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm
Only got
gonna.
stumpy legs.
I'm going to be Luke, and he's put him on my back. I'm piggybacking him, and I'm sprinting towards the ruins while he's holding on for dear life.
Okay.
I'm concentrating on running, and the dwarf is just going to continue concentrating to make sure we're not being spotted.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
I'm gonna concentrate on holding on.
First of all, Cord, make a grapple check.
Wait,
Kick.
no. Do the grapple check. If he falls, I'll try and catch him.
No, Kick, you make a strength check. You're competing at this point, so if
Okay.
either of them fail, you will not be able to carry him at this point.
How do I check that?
A strength check is d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, that's
I got a 16 and
strength is
and
minus
plus
1. I
got
got
a
a 16 and a -1, so 15.
On a grapple, nice. So you managed to hang on with relative ease. Kick is quite light for you. You've carried during your monk training. You'd carried much heavier things. I mean, you'd pulled things with appendages that you didn't even know you could while in your monk training. So you're absolutely fine.
I feel like there's a theme going on with
Yeah, with
my
climbing.
character in general.
No. It's just your monk training, my friend. It's very strenuous on all body parts. Now,
It's just our dirty minds. That's all it is.
anyway, so what you do is, you carry Cord and you start kind of jogging your way towards the ruins, quite swiftly. And if you want to try,
Naruto style.
yeah. But can you make so you approach the edge of the ruins and you're going to try and flip your way up. Do you want to throw Cord or do you want to try and flip up with him on your back?
Aye, you're gonna have
I'm
to
gonna-
toss me.
Do you actually want me to throw you? Because I can
That's-
carry you up there.
I know you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but that's a line from Lord of the Rings.
Toss me off. I mean, what?
I cannot make the jump. You're going to have to toss me.
Right, so I'm gonna throw
Oh,
him.
and tosses a dwarf.
Okay, I'm throwing him. What? I'd rather carry him, but I'm gonna throw him. What do I do?
Anyone at this point, anyone who's sneaking their way across, can you please make a
Move silently.
yes, a move silently and a hide check for me, please.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong dice.
You're right there, Lawson.
You're still visible. Like,
Yeah, it's just.
You're still
God damn it, I need more dice. Yeah, 'cause obviously I don't want to break Twitch's terms and conditions.
Yeah.
So.
Put your mute in front of it again.
it's
Do you have your mute
true.
on?
Can I just turn your mic off, you know?
No,
I
it's
can't.
It's not.
camera. No, because that'll alignment on OBS.
yeah.
No.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
I rolled
Which do I
for hide.
roll?
I roll. I have 20.
hide and a move silently, Lawson, if you're trying to sneak, please.
Yeah. And for move silently, I rolled a net 20.
Whoa.
Plus,
Nice.
I
So
mean,
you're floating like Zenyatta.
you have been, for many years, Bateman, you trained as a ranger. Following tracks, sneaking through the
it's actually
woods.
25, by the way.
You had absolutely no problem in just making your way, skipping from broken wall to broken wall, peeping your head over, keeping an eye to see if the elves could see you, and just basically keeping an eye on whether the cart was still there. No problem at all. You make your way across with ease, and you're almost there. When Kick's about to throw, when Xanthus is about to throw cord. So you're just You're pretty much at the same speed. You make a strength check for throwing, please.
What do I roll to land?
Dex.
Acrobatics.
So I roll a d20, is that right?
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Okay, you throw him with ease. You're like, this is a puny guy. You're like,
wait, so can I throw him like I'm throwing a basketball?
yeah. You're literally like, you have no troubles. You're like, wow, this guy, he mustn't even work out, and you just chuck him.
You even this broke because I lift you.
And you chuck him, and he's flying through the air directly towards the ledge that you wish to throw him to.
I rolled my acrobatics and got a 21.
You rolled a 21. Holy cow, these rolls!
Yeah. I got 19 plus 2.
I was gonna say tonight has been really good.
So yeah. So you you make your way quite easily, and you land with style. You kind of fly through the air, and you're watching for the landing, and then you're just like, huh! And you land like that, and you're just like, hey! And you kind of you just love it. You absolutely love it.
I'm also following them.
Okay.
My height is 13, and my move silently is 9.
Okay.
That's including modifiers.
So you guys you guys are kind of now watching.
I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
For what?
So I mean,
sneak in and move silent.
Because move silent. Oh god.
Bateman, as
you're
you
hitting every.
as you turn round and look at the others to watch them approaching, you're like, how are they so gosh darn loud? They're just like crunching on every leaf. They're scraping their boots on the rocks.
They've stepped on a cat's tail.
Literally, you're like, goodness me, your rucksack doesn't make that much noise when you're walking through town, for God's sake. Just like you're so ticked off with them right now, but you think that's no problem.
He's Overwatch style triggered.
Yeah, they're not as good as me. They're not great. So
our maneuver was pretty good.
You just think it's fine. I'm a ranger. I know my stuff. I can teach them maybe. So anyway.
I have a good question. When can I start climbing up the wall?
Whenever you like, make a roll.
Yeah. Can I go now? Because I plan to climb up in first, but I did extra rolls.
How are you going to do it? Are you going to jump or are you going to climb?
I was pretty
can I jump
solid
onto the
pro,
wall
so.
and then climb?
Yeah, you can try.
So D20 for both of them.
It's a 20-foot wall, so it was gonna be 2 climb checks anyway, 1 per 10 foot.
Oh,
so yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump, which is 13.
Okay.
And my jump ability is 4.
So
Okay.
17.
17.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Please tell me I didn't have to roll a 20. I've just got.
No. You kind of jump up and you grasp onto some of the broken bricks, and you think, wow, what a great success. You're kind of like, oh.
After last night, I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
So I've done another
though.
Your back is in a little bit of pain, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll come to that later. You'll get a little bit of fatigue later if you continue.
So I need to roll again.
Yeah, for a
I got
climb.
19. So my climb is 4. So
23.
with ease, you make your way up with ease.
Right then, I'm like Spider-Man.
Build a wall now. Anyway,
Really higher.
so you guys have made it to the top with ease.
God, who paid for this?
At this point, Steg, Bateman, and Lawsian, you guys are at the bottom of the wall now. Do you wish to attempt to climb up it, or do you wish to walk round?
Thrown up.
I don't want to fucking climb up there.
Okay.
I want to guise myself as a bush.
Okay. Cool. Do that. You can try that. How are you going about that?
So we've had someone fly up
I'm
there.
gonna
We've had
use
someone
the
climb up there.
disguise skill, I guess. Use
Yeah,
some twigs and stuff and sort of put it together.
Yeah, you go for it. Yeah, go for
We
it.
will tell tales of this tale. How did you get it that I was thrown and landed with a perfect 10 score? How did you get there? I jumped and
God
climbed.
damn it,
How
I
did you
just-
get there? I was a
Oh god,
bush.
there goes my dice.
Oh no, Steg, you realise when you look just kind of round the side of this wall that because the wall is mostly knocked down, there's a perfectly good little hill that you can walk up beside it and just hop over the wall to the side. So you do that, and you meet them at the top.
Good
Yeah,
job.
With me,
alright,
I've just
sure,
dropped my
I'll do
dice.
that. Fuck it.
That's
I'll just
Do
I do get a bit
do I
short
have to
stuff.
roll like a move silently to sort of walk up there?
No, your move silently is
You're-
already really loud. So.
you're already quite loud, and you're hidden by the wall at this point. So you're round the side of the ruins.
I picture when he was walking across the plains is the theme from Papers, Please of boom, boom, boom.
Hey up, short stuff. How'd you get up there?
Okay, I'm just going to quickly draw this.
I rolled a 10 plus 3.
Okay,
30.
wonderful.
You are now a bush. Good job.
You're now a bush.
You are a pro prophet.
I've also lost my dice on the floor. I have to get another one.
Alright.
So how did you get up here, short stuff? Or
Hey.
I walked like a normal person.
I flew.
what do you mean you walked?
You see that hill? I just point at the hill.
God damn it, my whim. Okay, no, fair enough. You looked, we rushed. Fair enough.
Okay.
To be fair, I didn't rush. You just threw me.
You were too lazy to be carried.
I don't like hills or steps.
You don't like stairs. You don't like hills. Is there anything you do like other than
Hail.
and naked dwarves?
I mean,
Because we've
naked
been through
elves are
both of
better.
those.
The naked dwarfs are not. Naked dwarfs, no. The naked elves, they were fucking good.
The
Okay.
dwarves weren't completely naked either.
They had a leaf. They gave me a
Have
leaf as
those
well. I
leaf.
have their leaf.
The naked elves, though, they were awesome. Wait, were they naked?
I don't even know.
I'm a bit drunk. I don't remember. Were they
Question,
were the
DM.
elves naked?
The elves.
With the elves.
Were they naked?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oi.
They were naked.
Mostly naked. They were not completely,
I
but
don't know what my
Aye, the one I had was.
sucks.
no, the one you
What
had.
Are you, I think we're mixing up our memories here.
Aye, she gave me her leaf. I covered my dignity and she didn't cover hers.
Lilith gave
It was
me
a
more
good
than
night.
I'm sure it was. Lilith gave me
Okay.
more than a leaf.
So this is the tower, as you can see on the my second perspective. This is the wall that you guys have just jumped over. So this is you, Kick, and Cord. You're the little black dice there.
Aye.
At the bottom, the green one, that's Lawsian, and this red D6 over here is Steg at this point.
I'm staying.
Steg's just walking up. Bateman, which way are you going up? Are you gonna jump your way up, or are you gonna walk round?
I'm just gonna climb up, I suppose.
Climb up the wall or climb up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Climb up the
So
wall.
can you
Make
make
for the buildings higher.
can you make 2 climb checks for me, please?
Nat 20. So
Amazing. You just swing up the wall.
He's
Oh,
right.
first half.
Yeah, first half. The other one is 11.
Bit of a stumble.
But yeah, you kind of you grab a couple of loose bricks and they kind of fall down and make a bit of a noise. But aside from that, you're okay. You're fine.
Alright.
So you're up here with these guys. Lawson, what do you want to do?
She
Um,
disguised herself as a bush, right?
Yeah, I disguised myself as a bush, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
just gonna
did.
like sit down there and wait.
Okay, you can sit down there and wait.
We sat there with a packed lunch.
At this point, you guys can explore this ruins if you want. So as you can see, there's a top level up here, and then it goes down to kind of a lower level here. There are a couple of windows in this wall, which I'll just draw in, like this. There are a couple of kind of almost windows. The caravan is kind of approaching along a road that's out that way. So it's about.
So I'm just checking. I'm the white dice, am I?
You are the one that is. You're this one, which is
Right.
made
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. How tall is that wall? Am I able to like? Go
Yeah,
over it,
well, I
or-
mean, you've just climbed up this, and you've got through on this kind of lower bit there.
I'm assuming we're on the second floor, aren't we?
Yeah, you are currently.
Yeah. So I'm saying, you know, the wall directly north.
Oh,
of
this
us,
one?
Like, that one. Can I go, or is it too tall?
It's a bit tall for you. You can you can attempt to if you want to, but
Right.
you'd have to climb up a bit.
I've got it.
What
Dwarf,
about
get
the
on my shoulders.
windows?
Dwarf, get on my shoulders.
You're gonna have to kneel down, laddie.
My shoulders.
I mean,
Right,
you
I
could
get on
just
his
climb down
shoulders.
the ladder, but
So I've got the dwarf on my shoulders, and he's gonna poke his head over the thing. I'm gonna tell who are which two are up here with me? It's Lawson that's not with us. I'm gonna ask the other two to go downstairs and look at the windows
okay.
because it's passing at this point, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Okay, so do you guys want to go down and take a look through the windows, Bateman and Steg? Oh, Steg's gone for his pizza.
Steg's back. He's got his pizza.
He's here. I can see him.
Amazing.
I can see him with pizza.
That makes me incredibly hungry, but that's fine. So do you want to do that, Bateman? Do you want to go down to the lower level?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Short stuff.
you make your way
Just
down
quick,
to the
get
lower
downstairs
level.
because the thing is literally passing.
Okay.
Quickly,
okay.
go and look out the window.
Making my way downstairs.
Okay, so you make your way down the
Spying
stairs too,
fast.
and over to the windows here, respectively. So you can take a look out. The caravan at this point is about here. I'll just draw a little caravan.
Fucking Tasmus.
What's he
Were you
saying?
actually at the sauna?
The sauna.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
So
this.
at this point, by the way, I can't see anything at this point. You three need to. Oh, and Lawson, because she'll see what goes on after.
Don't worry about that horse, okay? It's fine.
Now,
The bush.
I'm not a very good artist, but I can do.
Look, I couldn't rest my hand on the page because otherwise I'd get marker on it. So leave me alone.
Right. So literally everyone else but me right now can see what's going on at different variations. So you guys are gonna have to do perception.
Alex, how tall's the wall?
The wall
it's
is
a bit
about
tall.
7 feet tall.
Okay, so I can see over it. With
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're-
because I'm gonna say I'm.
You can see you're on top of Kick there.
Yes.
There he is.
Oh yeah. So at this point, you guys can see kind of out towards the caravan that the elves are kind of inspecting round the back. They seem to be actually pulling what look like small humans out of the back and hitting them with the flats of their swords. They're
Aye,
kind of
they've
just
got
like
some of your kind,
slapping.
monkey.
They're slapping
They're hitting them
on
with the
the
swords.
slapping them on
So
like the
wait, they're
on the
outside
arms.
of the cage at this point, or they in the cage?
There are two smaller humans have come out of the cage, out the back,
Kids.
and two of the elves. You don't know from this distance. You can't tell.
Elves are generally taller than humans anyway, so.
But the elves are slapping the humans on the arms and on the legs with their flats of their swords.
Is it malicious or is it like just?
It's almost like weighing them up. It looks as if they're checking them over.
It's very. Like,
Very dog show.
Very much, yeah.
How
Checking
many?
their
Can I can't check. Guys, can you check how many there are and what's there and whatnot? How many horses are there? Just one.
There are 3
I only-
horses.
I only
3
see-
horses.
two maybe humans.
Mhm.
Aye, but there's
Right.
elves and they're smacking them.
Forgot to put a mark on the horse's rear end.
That is a reference from My Little Pony and Cutie Marks.
Okay,
There you go.
thank you.
I was going to avoid all that talk, but I mean, just.
Okay.
I was gonna say, right, guys, just quick equipment check. Like, I've only got a bow staff on me. What have you guys got anything sharp or that could possibly cut rope or bridles?
I've only got the claws that are currently straddling your neck, laddie.
What? On my shoulders. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there you
Right.
I can summon a magical instrument, but apart from that,
What magical instruments can you summon?
like a lute.
Just
like,
is it
no,
just a
musical
lute?
instrument?
Aye, if you summon a lute, we can hit it on a rock and make it sharp like a spear.
I was
Wow.
gonna say make a noise to distract them if you had something like loud and piercing noises, but okay.
No, but I only know how to play the lute. I don't really.
Okay,
know
fair enough.
how to
Well,
play
to be honest, at this point, I'm just raring to go. So, is there anything we can do to get the horses away? Is there anything else in the cage? Can we do a perception check for that?
Aye, it's covered,
You
laddie.
can't see. Essentially, let me draw it on here slightly.
The cage is covered. We only know what's outside
The
the
cage
cage
is
currently,
covered
and that
up
is
to
elves
there.
and 2 humans.
and you can only see that the top of the cage is kind of slatted like that, So below that, it's all kind of flat boards essentially, but the top of the cage is actually more like a metal line, wrought iron.
If you
cage.
had a good enough throwing arm, I could do a flyby.
I am going to throw the dwarf at the horses.
These are like 600 meters away, just for reference.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, got that good arm.
Okay, fair enough. So it's not like I can just jump on them from the wall.
No, this has got an issue with perspective in that I can't really draw that. But the point of the matter is that how far you walked, which was about 600 meters to get to the ruins, is how far away from the road you are.
Right. Okay. So while they're patting down the
humans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take Lucius.
Okay.
Aye, that's me.
At this point.
Lucius. I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna ask him to join the others downstairs to keep an eye on what's going on.
Okay, Lucius.
Aye, but I can't see through the windows. They're too high.
Are you going to do that? Are you going to go down the ladder?
Again, I would say you don't have to
Aye.
listen to me.
Can you make a move silently roll, please?
I can try. I'm just gonna fall on the ladder, aren't I?
What, with a move silently roll? No, not with a move silently roll, you won't.
What's my move side? Just Dex +2. Okay. 18.
18. Okay, you make it down the ladder with pretty much with quite some ease and stay with the guys down there. Both guys down there, can you please make a move silently roll or a move silently.
Short
please.
stuff. Pointy.
Where is it? It's 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
And Stig?
I got 21.
Wow, nice. Okay.
The rolls we're getting tonight.
I know.
At this point, you notice that underneath this kind of area here, under the bottom of there seems to be like a fireplace and a little hole going into it. The fireplace seems in pretty good nick, but the actual kind of chimney for it seems to go out to this way, so actually beneath this upper level. So there isn't, it comes out kind of at a 45-degree angle to what was this ruin. Now, out from the fireplace, you see almost like, how to describe it? A giant rat.
How to describe it? A giant rat.
Climb out of the fireplace and approach you. Steg, you are the yellow dice. And another one follows it and kind of walks this way.
Have they noticed us at this point?
It's alright, rats.
Yeah, they're
It's
approaching.
never any nice like cute little mice.
Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Okay. I was gonna say giant rat is in like the size of a dog, or like a giant rat is on like the size of half a dog.
As in the size of like
Roll d20, add your initiative
a
modifier.
large dachshund.
Wow.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, so my initiative is 3.
Where do I find my initiative thing? On my
Just
thing?
beneath touch, flat-footed, to the side of skill name, and to the side of
there you go.
wisdom and
I've
charisma.
got an initiative of 4 and I rolled a 15.
So 19.
Yeah.
I have an initiative of 2 and I rolled a 1, so 3.
Okay.
I got 6.
I got 20.
12.
Well, I'm going last.
Who rolled the 19, please? Sorry.
Kick.
Kick. To 12 was Lawsian, right?
Me, yeah.
Wait. So the 20 was Bateman, right?
No, that
20
was
was
That
Stag.
was me. That was Stag.
Stag. Okay, cool. 11 was me.
Rat.
6.
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
The 3 was Cord. And
Aye.
2 was Stag. Okay, cool. So essentially, initiative, if you haven't played before, dictates how fast you move in a combat round.
Guys, got a message in the stream saying Duckworth. Can you change the name, the colour of the names?
Unfortunately not, because the names are made by Tiny Chat. We can, for next session, I will make names for us all, with our actual character names, so.
Yeah.
I'll work with you and we'll make like an overlay and stuff with
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
For that.
We can that'll be awesome.
Now
we
we've
can
got sorted a little bit.
we can set it up. Yeah.
Duckworth, just so you know, the ones at the bottom on the far right is Charmander, which is myself. In the middle is Kick-Ass King, which is in the middle again, and the one on the left is Steg or Stegosaurus.
And off camera we also have Bateman.
Hello.
We have Bateman off camera.
Right. So the first person to move is Steg with the 20. So what would you like to do, my friend? The rat is approaching you.
The rat is approaching me.
And the rat is the two black ones below.
The rats.
Yes.
The rats are the two black ones. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Flare at the rat that's in front of me,
Okay.
which let me just get it up again.
Captain Cam's got a question. Don't
Yeah.
wands generally ignore modifiers? I don't think it would be that big of a deal with the initiative, but I was just wondering.
Wands do if it's a skill check, not with initiative. Initiative, it you don't ignore it. For skill checks, yes. Skill check, if you
Okay.
roll a 1, you fail. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
so
What
Flare...
are you doing?
It's so I can see my name.
Oh.
He's role playing as
man.
one of them card girls at boxing. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
so
can't
you're gonna
box.
cast. So Steg, you're gonna cast what? Sorry.
Flare, which dazzles the creature, and they get a -1 on all
On all what? Sorry. You cut
attack
it.
rolls.
Okay. Fantastic. And does that have
Hopefully it
a
won't actually hit me.
what DC is that?
I don't actually know.
Or is it unblockable? Is it just I can find out.
Since Poland.
Ones do generally ignore modifiers, but since it's initiative, it's not a crit fail. It's just a 1.
Yeah.
Fortitude save negates it. Okay, fine. Cool.
Okay.
I'll make
I'll
a
roll.
fortitude save for the rat.
Okay.
That's an 11. Your DC will be 10 plus your caster level, which is 1. So he made 11.
Benefits defender.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that doesn't affect the rat. My apologies. It's in the
Rip.
dice, not with me.
Okay.
Okay. But nice work, nice try. Now it's kick to kick to go. You're
I
at the
hear
top.
the commotion. I hear the commotion that's going on downstairs.
Yeah, you
Immediately
do.
spin round and realise that there's something going on.
Okay.
Look over the edge,
Mhm.
and I've realised there's a giant rat that are going towards. Who was it going towards? Steg.
Yes.
It's going towards
Or-
Steg, and after seeing him not manage to hurt the thing, I decided to jump down and smack it as hard as I can with my bow staff.
Okay. So your jump down is going to be your movement. You'll need to make a jump roll for me, please.
A lunging
uh,
attack.
Is that a D20 again?
Yes.
That is D20 plus your
Plus
jump.
your jump modifier.
I got 12, and my jump is
Should be quite high for a monk.
so I got 16.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's fine. And then so you jump down with quite some ease. You're coming towards the rat. Can you make a normal attack roll? What are you hitting
What's
it
that
with?
with?
What are you?
My bow
what-
staff.
Your bow staff. Can you make an attack roll with a -2 penalty for being mid-flight?
Which one do I roll for that?
It's a
D20.
D20 plus
D20.
your. You should. Do you know when we wrote out the bow staff? It should have an attack bonus in there.
Yeah, I got a 19 for my roll.
Ooh, nice. That's
So and my attack bonus is 1.
okay. Let me just find out what the.
So I got a 20.
The damage, if it's short, it's 1d10.
No.
If it's medium, it's 1d6.
It's not damage. I'm finding out the crit range for quarter
The,
staff.
crit is, the crit here says 6.
Yeah, that's the damage it does. I want to know the crit range for it. I can't remember what the crit range for these kind of things is.
I mean, they're not wrong in chat. I could use some muscles.
What's that? You could use some muscles.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. Absolutely nothing.
I can't. I've got long sleeve. I've literally got so long sleeve. I'd have to take off my shirt, so I don't think that would be appreciated.
No, Twitch might
Okay.
ban us.
Yeah. Banned. Wow.
Nice, Derek.
Quarter staff.
It's the ship to end all ships. Flex, flex, flex.
I'll shoot the ship
No,
down.
your crit range is only 20 for a quarter staff, unfortunately. Sorry about
Is it only
that, mate.
20?
Yeah.
So you need to
As
roll
in-
a quick
as
nat
in-
20 to
Yeah,
get it.
some weapons have a higher crit range than others. In that, some weapons will be critical hit on 19 or 20, or 18 or 19 and 20, depending on how proficient you are with them and how difficult they are to wield.
So even though I got 19, I don't get a crit.
You don't,
Yeah.
no, but you
Cool.
do
Okay,
hit.
but I still hit him, right?
Yeah, you do hit him, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How much
Okay.
damage do I do?
You can work out your damage by rolling the dice. It should say on your sheet. I think it's 1d6 plus nothing, probably, at this
Yeah,
rate.
1d6.
So, yeah,
Cool.
damage is 1d6. I need to.
Okay, roll 1d6.
5, 6. I got 7. What?
On a 1d6.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused. 1 second. Let's roll that again. You got
You
a
roll the
6.
wrong one. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
You may have rolled the wrong one. You may have rolled
No,
the
it
wrong one.
rolled d6.
Have you got any modifiers active?
No.
No. Okay, that's
Hold
weird.
on.
I don't know. Oh.
White.
1d6.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Plus
you
one,
rolled a
plus
six.
I don't know why it's done the +1.
But
Goodness
you rolled a
knows.
6 though.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the point is that you got 6. You crush the rat. You just crush its head. So, literally,
Shit.
with the end of your quarterstaff, you penetrate straight through its brain, which kind of splats out through its mouth, which is absolutely vile. But yeah, can
I'm an animal lover. I feel so bad.
can anyone who's standing nearby please make a fortitude save for disgust?
Whoa, did I hit it too hard?
No, no, no.
Well, we're gonna we'll throw up with that.
Yeah.
I rolled 8.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to do one?
I got a 20.
Okay. Steg, you're
50.
fine. You're like, "Eh, amazing. You love
I
it.
like lick it off my fingers.
Yeah.
I do have fortitude as a saving throw +2, so that's actually 17 for me.
Okay, fantastic. Bateman, did you say you got an 8?
Mm-hmm.
You are feeling queasy, mate, looking at that. You're like, this is not what we do to animals out in the forest. You're like, we love these animals. Jesus Christ, what the hell are these people I've teamed up with? You're feeling really queasy right now. You're going to take a
I'm
-1
sorry.
penalty to any roll from now for another 12 hours.
Scheiße.
12 hours.
Sorry,
That's a
mate.
long time.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but it's only -1 penalty to any attack roll or skill roll, so it's okay. Anyway, the point is, who's next? It's Lawsian. What would you like to do?
Isn't
What's
Lawson
in this?
still outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still outside, so I'm figuring that I'm gonna stay out
Does she
there.
even know at this point?
Try
Yeah.
and
Maybe
No.
she should have her
Try
hair
and get-
skill.
She'll-
to a point where I can see the road better. So it's
Okay.
sort of more towards, but obviously in a way that I'm not gonna. Draw
She's going to be
anything.
playing.
Yeah,
she's
do
playing
you want to
the
make
promises.
do you want to make a move silently and then a hide check for me?
16 on my move side.
Awesome.
2, so that's an 18, and then
Hide is a 1.
hide.
Stumbles out of the bush like,
Two,
hey guys.
So that's 12 hide.
Okay, so you make it quite easily to about 150 meters away from the track. You have no problems doing that. You don't think anyone's noticed you. No one's really looking your way.
Decided to disguise yourself as a rock.
Which side of the caravan are you approaching from? Are you going kind of round the back, or are you going from the front?
I was just gonna sort of creep closer on the same side. Like,
Okay, so you're coming from the front, so you've got a good view of the horses. You note that the person riding is at the front of the carriage there, and they're just kind of sat there doing very little. What you do notice about them is that they look elven. They look very similar to the elves that you saw in the bar. They look very similar to the elves that are behind the cart at the moment, and that's all you notice at the current time. Okay, now it's a rat. So this rat's dead, so I'll get rid of him. This rat is going to run at you, Kick, because he's just seen you murder his friend.
He's currently not here at the minute.
And he's gonna give a good go at kicking your ass. Can you please give me a what your AC is? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. I told you.
No. Well, he's not going to attack Kick then. He's going to go for for Steg. Okay, so Steg, what's your armor class, mate, please?
I don't know if I've even fucking got an armor class.
You got it's like 10 plus your dex modifier at this point.
Yeah, and,
And
your
size.
armor is 0
Oh,
as
10
well.
plus my
because...
dex.
Yeah, and also
well,
if you're tiny or small, you get also a size modifier.
Yeah,
I
I
believe.
think I'm gnome.
You're
So I guess
small,
I'm
aren't
plus
you?
small.
Yes.
You're +1.
So I get +1. So I
Yeah.
guess it's 13.
Indeed. Okay,
It's
great.
difficult to hit.
Let's find out.
We got incredibly.
Oh
I
shit!
apologize.
They got a 19. I'll just show you a roll.
shit.
Rip.
19. So the rat hits you, I'm afraid. Let's just dole out some damagios. He bites you. The rat kind of lunges at you and bites at your leg. 1d8.
1d8.
+1. No, it's not 1d8. Don't worry, it's 1d4. So we're fine.
Yeah, I was thinking 1d8 would kill him in one
I know,
hit.
I know. You take. Oh shit. Okay. You take 4 damage. I'm sorry.
Okay, well I don't know what my max hit points is because you never explained how that.
Ah.
Well, you get the max hit die, and
Yeah,
for
you
your
get a max
class,
hit dice. So you're what class are you? Sorry.
is bard.
I'm a bard.
You're a bard. So what I believe your max hit dice is the same as mine. I think your max hit dice is 8.
Yes, it is. So you'll have 8 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so now I'm on.
You're on half, so you're technically classed as bloodied now. Which basically, if you inquire within a fight whether a monster is bloodied or not, I can tell you that. I just can't tell you their hit point values. Okay,
But
just
I
so
can.
everyone knows. Well, you can, yes.
I can, yeah.
You can find that out. Okay, next to act is Bateman. What would you like to do,
Hey.
mate?
I like to search for a weapon, or like anything I could use for a weapon.
Okay, you are. This
I'm
one,
the
right?
red
Oh,
one.
Red. Okay, you're red. So you look over by. You're kind of looking around over there. All you can see. Can you make a perception roll for me, please?
Or should I have search?
Yes.
For that?
Yeah. Search is fine. Yeah.
I got 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All you can see is that there's what looks like a kind of coal poker for the fire, and that's about it.
It's his main weapon for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Main
I'll take that to fight.
Okay.
Try.
So you walk over to the fire, you pick up the poker, and you walk back over. Unfortunately, that's your whole turn because it's movement and
Yeah, I know.
action.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that.
Okay, so you've got that. You've got a poker that does 1d4 damage, just so you know. Hey, kick.
1d4, nice.
Hello.
It's like the same as a knife, basically.
It's your turn.
It's
Oh no, it's Cord's turn.
Gord's
actually.
turn, yeah.
My turn. I'm gonna walk over to short stuff here,
Uh-huh.
put my hand on her shoulder, and do cure light wounds.
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
Go ahead.
What a
This
nice
is-
guy.
Well, I kill you for 7 wounds, but you only took 4, so.
You're back at max
Okay.
health. Amazing.
I
Amazing.
mean, that's my whole turn.
You
so-
feel, Steg, you feel rejuvenated. You feel
Thank you
rejuvenated.
so much.
You're welcome. short
The
stuff.
other rat is dead, so he doesn't get a turn, and we're back to Steg.
Wait, which one? Oh, I killed him.
I have literally no idea. I guess I'm gonna run away from this rat so it doesn't fucking
If
kill
you
me
run
again.
away, you will invoke an attack of opportunity because you're in its melee range. What you so I wouldn't. I'm just advising you.
I mean,
preferably
punch it in the
probably not the
nose.
best thing to do.
Yeah.
Punching is a
Okay.
great idea.
I guess I could punch it.
Okay.
The only other thing would be bards can do these.
You have a
things where they do
cantrip.
the- Yeah,
And
I
I'm
can also
pretty
do
sure
these bardic musics.
is a
Just
cantrip
summon a
for,
weapon and hit him with the loot.
a cantrip for a bard is
summon a loot and hit him with it.
one of them is vicious insult, if I'm not mistaken,
That's correct.
which is 1d4 of psychic damage. I don't know if you've taken that or not, but I remember that from playing a bard.
It's not on my list of cantrips
No,
in this.
It's potentially
here.
not in 3.5.
maybe not. Maybe it's in 5.
There were no damaging ones in my list.
Yeah, cantrips
Yeah, well-
cantrips don't tend to do damage, unless it's spark for a wizard, but that's about it. I don't know. 3.5 had quite a lot less in terms
I was
of
gonna say
damaging stuff.
5 is the one that I play, and that had vicious mockery, which was
Yeah.
1d4 physical psychic damage.
Yeah, fifth has a few more things, to be honest, in terms of cantrips to make the early game a little easier on characters.
Anyway, I'd probably recommend just punching it.
Yeah.
This
Or,
point.
or as I said, summoning a loot and hit him with that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast summon instrument,
Okay.
summon the loot, and whack it around the head with the loot.
Okay, that is fine. You can do that. Give it a go. Give me a roll.
Give me a roll. What am I rolling?
D20.
Roll D20.
D20 to hit it.
1d20. It's a 20. That's 20.
Crit!
You
That's
crit
a
it.
But with a loot.
So you crit with the loot. You smash this loot around the rat's head. Literally, the loot shatters and the splinters go into the rat's eyes and it kind of coils back in terror. The rat is stunned for 3 rounds. The rat also takes 4 points of damage. The rat is now bloodied.
Aye, nice one-shot stuff.
Okay, Kick, it's
Well, I
your
don't even
turn.
get a thank you. He stunned it. I killed one.
It's your turn, Kick.
I've just healed him, and he's a gnome bard. You're a monk. You're meant to be able to kill things.
Alright, Kick. Your turn,
You
mate.
had a weapon, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Is this how Splinter
Splinter
got? Isn't it?
got
Amazing, amazing.
Oh man.
So I
Okay.
immediately yank out the pole out of the rat's skull.
Yeah.
I immediately turn and notice that the one's blinded and is sort of like writhing around, really, like realizing it's in trouble. So I put my pole away because I don't want to get it more bloody, and I immediately put up a fighting stance,
Okay.
and then immediately fist it as hard as I can.
Fisted!
Okay. So make an attack roll for me, mate, please.
Oh, is that a D20 then?
Yeah.
Surely that should be a penetration roll.
Wow.
1 second. D20.
Yeah.
Roll. 21.
Is it?
You got
Oh,
a
this
plus-
website you linked me is being weird.
Is it
You
still
got a
plus
+1
one?
modifier on it, I think.
Yeah.
See what you roll without the plus modifier.
It says roll 1d20 plus 1. So I've got a 20 plus 1.
So you rolled
Yeah,
a crit.
So you rolled a crit. So
Yeah.
essentially,
How do I get rid of that plus 1 thing?
I'm not sure.
Put 0. Is this a net plus 18 D&D?
I mean,
Yes.
Tonight has been insane, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so you
It's after the watershed, it's fine.
you turn around, you put your staff away, and you punch this rat in the face. Roll some damage for me, mate, please. Actually, you don't need to. It's a crit. Sorry. You do 6 points of damage to the rat straight away. You literally punch his lights out.
The next game, the next campaign we play will be the Legend of Kick's Newborn.
And on that note, the rats are dead, and that's where we're going to leave it tonight, folks.
Oh no! I wanted to the time.
That's
damn it.
I will allocate
And
some.
here I am, still outside, none the wiser that anything's just happened.
Exactly.
You're just a book.
I'm like puking in a corner.
So
right?
Yeah.
let's go do this. We went upstairs, earned a mint load performing for a rich dwarf while you sat in the bar.
Right.
We've gone out and killed rats, and you're sat outside the castle
Yeah.
room going.
I'm making
I think
sure
it's a
that they're not leaving them. Because if they leave, and you guys have like been busy doing that, you guys are like turn around and go, I forgot. Whereas I'm gonna sit it all now. So
Yeah, that's
information.
that's a good point. That's a good
That
point
and-
to end it on.
Why
Yeah.
would I come in if I didn't know there was anything happening?
Indeed,
True.
indeed,
That's a good point to leave it on, and I think we've accomplished quite a lot.
indeed.
Yeah.
Next,
Why we?
Some of us have,
Yeah.
more than others.
next week, join the adventurers to find out whether they get to find out.
Next 2
2
weeks.
weeks. Apologies.
Oh, God,
Join
damn it.
join the
Yeah, we've done it
adventurers
so long.
to find out. Yeah.
I need to get busy again. When's the next town?
Wow. Join them to find out whether they can see who's being captured by these by the elves and transported back to Stormreach City. See if they've managed to follow them or if they get caught themselves, and if they
Aye.
find anything to use as a gosh darn weapon.
Aye, and see if we can get this rat blood off our fucking clothes.
And also
Indeed.
see if Gek has made a new baby cake
Yeah.
as well in 9 months.
Literally, in this game, I have made a child and killed 2 things. Score.
We'll see what
And made a
happens
lot
to
of
Lilith.
money.
We'll have to see what happens to Lilith.
We're gonna get
Just
back to
the
forward,
grin
but
on
it's gonna
Eric's
be
face
fucking-
is
Yeah.
all though, to be fair.
Well, I also need to make you roll on the STD table next week, Kick. Well, in the
What?
I'm joking, mate. I'm joking.
No,
But-
I think there should be a thing.
No, there actually is an STD table for
Yeah, there
D&D.
is.
So
Well,
yeah.
I can't wait if we end this campaign at some point and do something like World of Darkness with the morality system. That is going to be so much fun because you guys
Yeah.
will find out every action has a consequence.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of fun to play though.
If we
Anyway, it's been fun tonight, guys, and tune in the next fortnight to see us in action again.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. See
Thanks
ya.
for watching.
Later on, they've got
Bye, guys and girls.
Drunk
Oh, yeah.
Souls,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got
and
Drunk
then
Souls.
tomorrow we got Minecraft Regrowth,
Indeed.
Oh, I'm not
and
in
perhaps some
Yeah.
WoW or something at the end because 6 hours of Minecraft is
Oh, especially that mod pack. That mod pack is
Yeah.
so slow to.
might be a bit much for
Yeah.
6 hours of content.
Aw.
We'll see.
Yeah.
See what
Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.